Hey guys, welcome back to We Watch Movie. I'm Mike.
I'm Jay.
And tonight, let me tell you something. Disclosure is happening, and we're going to disclose something ourselves.
Mike spread his butt cheeks for Playgirl magazine in 1988.
under the name Mike Concho.
Yeah, I did. I spread my butt cheeks wide. You got to do what you got to do to make some money every once in a while. By the way, I don't know if you guys have, if you guys covered this at all or not. If you guys have seen it. Millie Alcock, is that her name? Al shit, the one that's going to play Supergirl. James Gunn's in trouble. This is not good. This not good. This dumbass Millie Alcock, cockamamie sandwiches, has gone on. She's doing her thing. She's doing her little Snow White bitch thing. Her little Brie Larson thing already. So basically, she's if you type in Millie Alcock controversy. So here's what it is. While promoting the DC Studios Supergirl film, Alcock was asked by interviewers how the notoriously fickle Game of Thrones fandom prepares her for the heavy scrutiny of a major superhero movie. She said, quote, "It definitely made me aware that simply existing as a woman in that space is something that people comment on. We have become very comfortable having this weird ownership of women's bodies. I can't really stop them. I can only be myself." By the way, this same article went on to call her a fucking punk rock star, like a punk. Like, oh, she's so punk. You're making a $300 million fucking movie. You're the furthest thing from punk there is. All right, shut your ass up. You're not a punk because you wear a fucking goddamn leather jacket over your superhero spandex. It doesn't make you punk rock. What the fuck does that mean? Anyhow, so she went on.
I did not know you had such a hate boner for.
I have a hate boner for retarded fucking bitches in Hollywood, and that goes for men too, that don't know how to keep their fucking pill snouts shut until the movie's finished before they start doing dumb shit like that and tanking a project before it's even out because they're stupid. That's what I have a problem with. It's the same thing with the Snow White girl. It was the same thing with the Brie Larson girl, the Barrera bitch from Scream. They all have something in common. They're retarded. And it's not just them. Mark Ruffalo, all of these poisonous morons who live in their bubble sphere, in their gated communities in Hollywood, who think anyone gives a shit what you have to think or say about politics or the world that we live in, especially when you talk about women in that space being heavily scrutinized. Have you not seen the men that also play the superhero roles and how they're judged by their bodies and they have to have their shirts off and they have to be pumped iron all the fucking time? The He-Man actor just talked about it. Dolph Lundgren and him had just had a conversation about how you don't have anywhere to hide. You're wearing a loincloth. You literally have your shirt off nonstop and are starving yourself to keep, that ripped look. And you're heavily scrutinized. Like, they don't want some ugly, fat fucking Danny DeVito playing Superman. Henry Cavill had to be in shape all the goddamn time. Anyway, the point being, so she went on to say other things as well. By the way, they think what they're doing is this is a conspiracy theory. Put your tinfoil hat on and have us cookie. What they think is that the movie's going to bomb. They think it's going to suck real bad, and they're going ahead of this. And by getting in front of it, saying, "See, well, they don't like me because they're misogynist. That's why the movie failed." They're already doing that. They're setting it up.
Bold strategy, Cotton.
Well, they're setting it up to where if you hate the movie because the movie sucks ball dick, you're going to say they just turn around. It's like, well, they don't like me because I'm a proud woman that speaks my mind, bitch. That's what it is. Now, here's
Tomo's got a good point. A lot of guys got to get on gear for those movies. They have to actually take steroids and stuff too.
Well, here's the backlash in it, by the way. So we can get to it after that quote that she made to the Hollywood Reporter. I think is that the actual quote. They say the critics, many vocal users and superhero commentators on platforms like YouTube and X, argue that she was painting fans as toxic before the movie had even had a chance to release. Some criticize this as a marketing tactic used to preemptively blame toxic fandoms if a movie fails. Sounds pretty likely. Then she doubled down. Now, this is really what got her in some deep shit. She said when she was given her Variety interview, she said she dismissed much of the hostility. She stated, "I didn't even say men. I said people." And they got so angry. I was like, "You're proving my point." Then she mocked critics. She said, "If you're pissing off the right kind of people, you're doing okay." She added that many of her loudest critics were anonymous burner accounts or profiles identifying as data for Christian. Well, you're dumb for saying that, because here's the idea of what you're saying. There's a lot of men that will probably take their kids to go see the fucking movie, and you probably just lost some ticket sales by being a dumbass by saying shit like that. Why don't you take Gene Simmons, the God of Rock's fucking advice, shut your fucking mouth and do your job? He said that to musicians and he said it to actors. I don't know. I think everybody just needs to feel like this. Like, what happened to the PR teams that used to teach these numbskulls what it was like how to promote a movie without getting entangled in the stupid shit like that?
I think honestly, dude, like I just think it's just that generation, you know. I mean, I think that's just like that's that generation.
Mark
I mean, that's
Ruffalo does it.
well, yeah, well, Mark Ruffalo, yeah. I mean,
Robert De
that's
Niro does
different.
it.
Different generation, obviously. Yeah, and I think both those guys' brains are cooked. They have and again, I don't, I've said it many times, I don't like the guy, but I do think the derangement syndrome that people say is a thing with them. Like,
well,
I
yeah,
get it,
Orange
but
Man,
like also
Orange Man ruined my movie because he exists, not because the movie sucked, but because he exists.
But when it comes to young actresses, like, and stuff like that, dude, I mean, that's how the generation is now. Like, they're all very, very political, and they're all very open in their statements and stuff like that, and they all say stuff like that. I mean, I think that's just normal for them. Like, we get sick of hearing it because, you know, we're old and we just want to watch a superhero movie. But they all are like.
By the way, Stacey, here's my thing. She just answered a question. I understand that, but here's the problem with that. When they ask you a certain type of question, they're setting you up to say something controversial to get clicks on their shit article, their fucking rag that everyone uses to wipe their ass anyway.
They do that.
That's the point. If you had a proper PR guy, they would say, hey, when they ask you something like this, sidestep it and be like, I don't want to comment on that, or I don't have any opinion relevant to that kind of info. I don't know. Peace in the fall back on the old saying, peace in the Middle East. Go see the movie. We can't wait to have you. Whatever. That's it. That's all you got to do. And by the way, I'm not a fan of James Gunn necessarily. I'm not a fan of the character of Supergirl. I think she's all right. I never was a huge follower of it. But the movie is not just this actress and this director. A lot of people work on this shit. A lot of people depend on that movie to be successful so that they have jobs and they have earnings later on in life or later on in their career. It's just the epitome of selfishness when you get this mouth breather that gets on there. And it's not just her, it's anybody, any entitled woke piece of trash ass motherfucker. And it goes on the same way to all the way right-leaning idiots too, that get on there and think that their words are golden and everyone deserves. If you don't agree with me, you're a piece of shit Nazi motherfucker that probably watches monkey torture videos and gurgles goddamn Trump's balls 24/7 with a poster of fucking Hitler on your wall. What? That's crazy. That's a wild jump. I just said I didn't like your movie. But that's wild. But anyhow, that's the point. I'm just saying I really wish Hollywood would get back to just not hiring these people that are pretending to be actors and actresses and are actual activists that would rather pay attention and make sure that you are that their message is sent rather than making a good fucking movie. I don't know.
Yeah, well, on the flip side of that, dude, I asked, I got on Twitter last night and I was like, oh, I forgot First Light came out, like 007 came out.
Yeah,
I was like, hey, is it same? Yeah. Like that's why I asked, because like $70 is a stretch for a game that I don't know how long it is or whatever. But like I was like, hey, is anybody playing it? And apparently that's woke now. And I asked why. I was like, why? And they're like, because it since you've asked the question, it's always been. And I was like, what does that mean? And they're like,
that he's gay or bisexual.
I was like, that makes no. And I guess I literally had to like Google it, and apparently it's that way just because they said that it was a more modern Bond, which they said they're going to do with the movies too. You know what I mean? Like, but I mean, I also think that like I haven't played the game. That's not sense. But like, I saw someone bitch and they're like, "Oh, I can't believe Bond's taking orders from a woman." It's like, dude, Moneypenny, like
she's always been a part of it. She's been a part of it for a long time. But yeah, get that bitch in the goddamn kitchen, make me a sandwich. I don't take orders from you, even though she's got some cool gadgets and she knows what she's doing. But I don't know anything about whether it being woke or not. And of course, people will slap the label woke on anything too, just like people will slap the Nazi label on anything too if they disagree with it. The point being
exhausting,
But there are moments where you're like, yeah, that's what you're doing. I don't know anything about the Bond game. I haven't seen the reviews for it. The trailer looked okay to me. It didn't seem any kind of. It just looked like a Hitman kind of game, a stealth game that looked interesting. I can't afford it because I spent all my goddamn money on Lego Batman, The Legacy Continues. That's a good ass game. All right. So I'm not mad about it. But my point being is that yes, there are I'm not even saying what she said was necessarily woke or not. I'm just saying what you did was you set up a fucking opportunity so that if the movie fails, you've already got it in your playbook now to sit there and blame the misogynistic men. And that's the reason why it sucked. Brie Larson did it. The Snow White girl did it. A bunch of the other actresses have done this playbook before, and it never works. And you know what happens? Your career suffers for it. I don't know where they think that this is going to work and change people. Just make the fucking movie.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm just kind of. It's that age group. You know what I mean? Like that's just what I see constantly.
Stupidity never expires. Apparently, I think the worst thing that ever happened was that some of these old farts and young farts got a hold of Twitter and just started airing out every goddamn thought they had because they thought they were goddamn Socrates. Sitting up on a mountain.
I definitely do that. I get myself in trouble doing it too. I'll tell you that. But what's funny, dude, is like I think it's because like we come from a generation of like you remember that like I read some book was talking about it. It's like the 90s were wild because like it was cool to not care. Like the 90s were cool to not care. Like, oh dude, I don't care. I don't care if I get good grades or whatever, like whatever it was. Like it was cool to not care. And today it's very, very different. I mean, they care. Like they're into it. It's like all it's they talk about it.
It's because they made politics a blood sport. They made politics like they've ingrained it in every section of your life that no matter what you do, you always have to talk about. Back in the day when we were growing up in the 90s, nobody gave a fuck. Like Clinton, Bush, I don't know, whoever the fuck is in office, the gas still sucks, the economy's dog shit. That's all I heard everywhere I was going. I mean, some people were like, oh, Bill Clinton's good, he got his dick sucked in the Oval Office. That's about it. And then Kenneth Starr spent $50 million investigating a wiener sucking. And that's weird. That bitch kept the dress. Anyway, she kept the dress with cum on it. That's wild. But anyway,
that's a collector's item. Bro.
It is a collector's item. I'm sure she gets something for that. But either way, it's just been ingrained. It's because social media has now extended way beyond what it was in the 90s. It's everywhere. So because it's everywhere, you get these doom and gloom posts by magazines that want to divide people and get people to hate each other, to get the hate riled up on either side so that they can make money. It's all a game. It's all stupid. But anyway,
and I agree with you. Like the reason I was excited about Supergirl, dude, was because sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. But the reason I was excited about it is because at the end of Superman, when she comes out and she's like, you know, like half drunk and she's like, whoa, and like totally opposite of him. And I was like, this movie's gonna be fun. And everything I've seen kind of like the opposite of that.
Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know. I mean, all I know is that she needs to shut her goddamn mouth and just fucking do the movie. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how hard it is to promote a movie that you're getting paid a lot of money to fucking be in, and you're gonna have your face everywhere. Just be like, it's a fun movie. You should go bring your family to go see it. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah, that's it. Not be like, so men are probably gonna hate it. I hate men, so it's fine. I mean, don't bring your fucking family of four, especially if you're Christian. You piece of shit. Go burn a gay flag. Go burn a gay flag.
That is a wild thing to say. You can't go after.
I know what she meant. I get what she meant. She probably wasn't attacking specifically Christian men. I know what, but it was just really badly worded. And that was how, and that's why you don't say and answer questions like that when they're presented to you by a goddamn journalist, especially for variety. Holy shit.
Yeah, and they're the real villains in it because they know what they're doing.
But you also, but you got to be smart enough to be like, I get it. Like, I never see Henry Cavill go on any fucking podcast or show or interview and talk about politics or what he's into outside of like, I built PC and I like Warhammer.
Turd said, Miss Lippy's car. This is green.
It is green. I heard that. Anyway, I'm on my period, guys. I had to vent a little bit. Sorry. Let me pop that pot out of the crack hole. And it was good. No, I was reading about it, and then I was watching a couple of videos on it. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. And I didn't just watch the videos that obviously want Supergirl to fail and they hate James Gunn. I watch videos of people that like James Gunn. They worship on the idol of the gun stick and they hate Snyder. And even they were saying the fucking same thing. Well, they were saying the same thing. They're like, yeah, it's stupid. Please don't tank this movie before it's fucking out.
Yeah, no, like, I get it, man. I the thing is like, I think that movie has no heat though. Like, does it? I mean, am I wrong about that? Like, I don't feel like that movie has any heat on it in general. So like I don't know how that's gonna do. I just saw just now Obsession. This is nuts. By
Obsession. By the way, that comes out. That's available to stream next week, June 2nd.
Already? That's crazy on their part. It just, dude, in its second week, it had like a 30% bump up. Like 90% of movies or something like that, probably higher, drop in their second week.
Yeah.
It went up 30%, which never happens. And I just read that Obsession took over the #1 spot from Star Wars in its second fucking
apparently
week.
Grogu and the Mandalorian butt cheek sucks. A lot of people are hating on that. I haven't watched it. The trailer looked okay. It looked cutesy and stupid, but I'm so far out of Star Wars now. It's not even funny. Like, I don't give a shit anymore. Like, Star Wars is essentially a dead duck in the water. It made Mandalorian and Grogu was the worst performing box office Star Wars film ever. It was the worst performing Star Wars flick ever. It made less money than Solo, and it's bad. Grogu and Mandalorian, the newest Star Wars movie. Dude, it's because nobody cares.
A $750,000 horror movie in its second week took over Star Wars. That's
Angels in the Outfield said it best. Remember, Chip, less is more. They had a budget, but they made a good movie. Like, that's what people wanted to see. It doesn't matter how big the budget is. It doesn't matter how big your cock is and how you use it, right? I mean, that's what it is. And at the end of the day, Mandalorian and Grogu.
Ocean in the ocean.
again, I have no interest and desire to see it. If it pops up available on stream one day for free on Tubi or something, maybe I'll watch it. I don't fucking know. But yeah, apparently it sucks. It's not fun, or it's just boring. Star Wars is going to take a long. So I don't know if this is true, but there's rumors circulating out there that they're thinking about getting rid of the sequel trilogy entirely and focusing on the original characters and going back and kind of like washing their hands of the Rey Skywalker shit and just going back to the formulaic stuff that worked. Now the problem is Carrie Fisher's passed away. Harrison Ford's definitely not coming back with his wrinkly old ass. Mark Hamill is too busy like posting pictures of Trump dying in a fire to even worry about it on Blue Sky. So I don't know, like they can't really focus on the main cast anymore. They could probably set it in the future and have their kids taking up the mantle, something like that. Because in the comic books and in the books, Luke Skywalker had a relationship with a Mara Jade, and they had a kid. There's a whole thing that goes. Anyway, I'm just saying, like even they know, they're like, hey, you know what? The Skywalker trilogy or the sequel trilogy didn't really do us any favors. Probably we should just get the fuck out of that.
I'm with you, dude. I think they should just go the Knights of the Old Republic route. Bring Keanu Reeves.
That's what I would do.
But I do think Ryan Gosling in the Last Starfighter. I think it's.
I'm interested to see that, but you know, hopefully that's great. But the Knights of the Old Republic movie would be insanely good if they did a trilogy of that based on Keanu Reeves as Darth Revan. Holy shit, that would revive a lot of interest in it again. But whether or not this is goddamn Disney, dude. They don't give a shit. They give a shit about giving shitty special effects and turning a profit real quick.
Yeah,
I mean, how do you kill Star Wars? How do you fucking make a movie that can't? It's a $1 billion fucking company, but it was under Lucas, and now it can't even crack $1 billion domestically.
Yeah, dude. Someone
or gross. It can't even crack right? So somebody was like, I think it's going to crack $1 billion for sure. $2 billion if it's good. I'm like, what fucking planet are you from, you dumb shit dweeb? It's not even going to get close to $1 billion.
Am I wrong in saying that it feels like the media is underreporting what's happened to Star Wars? Like,
no,
like,
I don't.
I don't feel like anyone's talking about it. That's one of the biggest burnouts I've ever seen in my life.
I think certain journalists and certain there's been some coverage on it, but I don't think that you really need a magazine or a news channel to tell you exactly how you, with your own eyes, you can see it. You can tell by there's no excitement. I don't give a shit about, like it used to be. There would be no way, like 10, 15, 20 years ago, if you had told me a new Star Wars project was coming out, that I wouldn't be fucking hyped up about it. It'd be like, oh my God.
Yeah, like, no, I'd say like you feel it, you see it, but like it just feels like that's like, I don't know if there's a single other case. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but like, is there a single other case where a franchise has blown itself up so badly? Like one that big? Like it's insane. It's like it should be in the history books.
It didn't really blow itself up, but it definitely was going down. Was the mishandling of Spider-Man by Sony before they got in touch with Marvel and they fixed it.
Yeah, and even then, like,
I'll take that back. Warner Brothers fucked up Batman. They fucked up Batman because after Batman and Robin, that thing was in the toilet trash. It was gone.
And you know what it would take? It would take a Batman Begins type Star Wars movie to pull that thing. I mean, you could have, like, I mean, a little bit. Rogue One could have kind of been that a little bit.
Well, they kept that. They couldn't build off the success because they were too busy making sure messaging and politics were inserted into every fucking angle they could get it in, and also unoriginal, uninspired ideas. By the way, J.J. Abrams took Star Wars: The Force Awakens. It's literally A New Hope. It's literally copy and paste.
A lot of people may say Scream. Like, I get the Scream hate, I really do, but they just had their most successful movie since the original. Like, it broke the box office record for Scream movies. So, like, I mean, that's it's doing very well, actually.
Speaking
of,
you
can't say Scream.
Of Star Wars falling as far as it's fallen, I watched this other guy that was talking about the box office failure of Mandalorian and Grogu, and he had mentioned that a lot of coping is going on, saying with Solo, they're blaming COVID. They're blaming Trump. Of course, they're blaming Trump. You got to blame Trump when the movie doesn't do good and you're a shill for Disney. You got to blame Trump. I mean, he's a burnt Cheeto. You got to. Look at that Cheeto. Look at it. Just him existing causes my movie to go fucking suckle. So that's what, but no, this is what happened. They went back to 2018 when Solo was put out into the theaters. It was opening against, of course, it was going to do bad. It was opening against Avengers Infinity War and another big movie that was out that year. So it didn't do very well, but they could say, okay, well, it was opening against mega movies. That was going to be hard for it to press over. Mandalorian Grogu there was nothing. There was nothing. The horror movie that Mike's mentioning beat it because it's a better movie and nobody gives that much of a shit anymore about Star Wars. Take your overpriced tickets at Disney and your goddamn Galaxy's Edge and your fucking shove it up your asshole and walk the fuck away. Sell it back to George Lucas and give us the fuck Star Wars back, you son of a fucking whores. But
to be
no,
fair,
they
there
won't.
should be some, like, if you want to talk about, like, sticking it to the man or real issues and things like that. And I feel like that's something that should be more of a discussion too. Like, you can't take your kids to Disney anymore. You can't go. The Star Wars experience you just mentioned, the price it costs. They've literally Disney's literally taken tradition and priced the majority of America out of it. You don't see any like Rage Against the Machine about that, and that's weird to me.
I don't have it anymore. I literally was just watching a video on people on Disney adults who go into debt because they want to go see, a fucking 19-year-old in a goddamn Mickey Mouse costume and waiting 45 minutes in line to give him a hug. I'm like, yeah, I love you. Like, weird. What the fuck are you doing?
People do it, and that's
but they were showing a ticket that they bought for, and it was all this like stuff, Fast Pass, all this stuff in 2008, and what it cost then and what it costs now. It is fucking insane. It's not just inflation. This is just them fucking jacking prices up on moronic Disney adults that will pay that and go into debt for like thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
Because they want to go see Mickey Mouse. They will go into debt. Therefore Disney has no incentive to lower the prices because people keep on buying the shit.
On one hand, I totally get it. And I really do. Like, it seems crazy to me. On the other hand, I collect pictures of men playing baseball. So like I can't say too much because my hobbies are really
I don't even
dumb
think it's
too.
weird. I think some of them that are obsessed, that do it are strange. There's one lady that was on TikTok and she was showing a line going to some, I don't know, goddamn Winnie the Pooh in his underwear. I don't know who the fuck it was, whatever costume character it was, and she had her kids with her waiting in line to go see this creature, this 19-year-old in a suit, and there were fucking adults with no kids ahead of them. All waiting in line, being like, "Oh, Winnie the Pooh, fucking shit! I love honey, and like hugging and being weird." And she's like, "I have to wait in line all this extra time for my kids to go meet this Winnie the Pooh because there are weirdos like that are fucking crying." Yeah, I don't know their circumstances. Maybe there's something that really tragic happened, and of course, okay, there's a story for everyone. I get it, but it's just a massive amount of people that do this weird shit. And then they go into thousands of dollars in debt, and they keep paying this enormous amount of money to Disney to go to and do these things, which keep the prices where they are. If you know what, Disney would listen if people stopped going. If their parking lot started getting a little bit more empty, they'd be like, "Oh, wonder why that is." Maybe it's because you have to sell your fucking newborn to get a goddamn ticket for a day to Disney World.
Yeah, like y'all can't do like a $1 day, like $1 Disney day every Tuesday.
Himself would be rolling in his fucking grave if he saw how they've made it so unaffordable to go.
Yeah,
like
it's gross, but
like even
Disney.
Not even just like getting the ticket. By the way, the fast passes are apparently dog shit. It doesn't work. Like, everyone's got them, so now you still wait. Not only is that bad, but a bottle of water is like $100,000. A fucking corn dog is like $87. And I know people, well, it's a theme park, you're going to pay a little higher price. Yes, of course, but not what they charge. They charge, if you look through the menu for Walt Disney World, or if you watch any video of these people that go and review the foods or whatever, and they showcase the prices, it is mind-numbing that people, if you imagine going in a family of 4, 2 kids, wife, and dad, try to go in there on a day, you're spending $3,000, dude. You're spending $3,000 in one day.
It's crazy. I will say that baseball games are still affordable, which makes me happy. Planning to take the kids this weekend to go see a baseball game, and you can get pretty sweet seats, like way high up, that like they're not great seats for the game, but like they overlook, though it's so high up in the stadium, it's kind of cool. It overlooks the city, like at Cincinnati, and they were like $27. I mean, that's great prices to go see a baseball game. Like a lot of stuff, like concerts, $27. Get out of here.
And obviously, I'm only ranting about Disney because I didn't get invited to the red carpet premiere for Mandalorian and Grogu. I didn't get to go to the swag bag shit that everyone else that gave it positive scores apparently got to go to. By the way. Just so you know, there was I saw a post of what's his name, Mandalorian man. What's the actor's name? Pedro Pascal.
Pedro
had dressed up in the Mandalorian costume. And howdy! It was so exciting, and he met some random fans, just random people walking around, and they got a wonderful chance to take a picture with him and meet old Pedro in the whole full Mandalorian outfit. Little did we know, because we're all stupid, right? They posted that on Twitter, and community noted, these are not random people. They were invited specifically to Galaxy's Edge to meet
Yeah.
Goddamn Pedro Pascal. Holy shit. Anyway, I'm done ranting. Let's talk about something fucking happy. How was your fucking day?
Short shriveled to the left. Thanks for asking. No, by the way, apologies for yesterday. That's totally on me. I was under the weather, and I knew very early in the day it's not happening for you, son. It's not happening for you tonight. So that's on me. I apologize for canceling yesterday. My face is just being butt fucked.
What are we doing today? Are we doing a tier list or are we just talking?
Just talking, got some movie news to talk about and stuff.
Oh.
You would assume by Thursday there would have been more movie news, but we still got some fun stuff to talk about. I did make it to.
I feel like I just bitched for 20 minutes and you've talked for 5.
Sorry.
I feel like I just came home from the factory and I'm tired of everyone in my family because it was a hard goddamn day and I'm letting everyone know how hard I'm fucking working.
That puppy's really getting under your skin.
And you know what? If your mother get off her fat ass and get a second job, maybe you wouldn't be one goddamn income household. Maybe it wouldn't be a one income household. By the way, I know you just turned 8 years old, but it's better for you to go out there right now and get a job at McDonald's. They'll fucking hire you. Taking out trash or do something. Get me some help. I know. That's what I feel like.
Ironically, there was a rant in the movie I saw tonight, Backrooms, where a guy literally said that. He was like, "If you get off your fat ass and help me, baby."
Was it good?
But it was all right. It was okay. I'll do a full review.
I watched the wrong one. I watched the porn called Backdoors.
That's totally
The ending was crazy. It was messy. The ending was a little bit messy. a little rushed, they would say.
I enjoyed it, but it was boring in parts. It's there's a lot of walking through.
Is there scary? Is it scary?
Also not scary. I'll say specific. It's not scary. You know what? It's way more interesting than it is scary. You get to a certain point where like, all right, I'm really interested in what that googly thing is. And I want to know more about this guy over here. And you start to get wrapped up in the plot. It was cool. It wasn't bad. It wasn't scary. And it got pretty boring at times. So like, I'm a little bit in the middle. I need to think about it a little more. I do feel like I have it figured out. I won't say what it is, obviously no spoilers, but like, I feel like I have the mental allegories figured out. And I was really proud of myself walking out of theater. So I got in the car with MJ and I was like, hey, I think this is what it means.
So she told you what actually happened and you didn't
know. No. Typically, yeah, she would have to tell me. But I was like, I think this is what happened, this is what happened, this is what happened. And then I'm all like proud of myself and shit. And she's like, yeah, it's pretty obvious. I was like, God damn it.
Well, you know what's not,
it's kind of cool.
It's not pretty obvious. You're adopted. I know you never knew it. You never knew it. We hid it from you for years.
It's kind of cool what they did with the mental with the mental stuff there, though. I did like that.
So when you say it's not scary, you also said Skinamarink wasn't scary. You're a fucking liar. That movie fucking scared me.
Skinamarink was a different kind of not scary though. Skinamarink was literally not a movie.
It's boring, dude. Nothing happens. It's fucking that bullshit. It fucking scared me.
I could, if you want to live Skinamarink, I can give you a live action experience. I'll just turn off all the lights and I'll just walk around your room for 2 hours going.
No, that shit was sleep paralysis come to life on fucking film. I felt every goddamn moment of that. Fuck those kids too. Those kids are fucking stupid.
Yeah, Skinamarink did not get me, but it annoyed me. This one didn't annoy me that much. It was a little boring. Couple watch check moments. And I will say the scares that did happen, where Obsession did not at all feel like a YouTuber made it. It felt like a movie. Yeah, this felt a little bit like a YouTuber made it. Specifically, those like jump scare YouTube shorts that you see, the way that the effects are done with like the oversized heads and stuff like that. Yeah. It looked like one of the jump scare YouTube shorts and a lot of the things.
By the way, just so you guys know, or if you guys forgot, the Obsession, the best horror movie out right now, made by a YouTuber, which is cool, on a very small budget. I think that's awesome. Curry McCurrison is his name. He was a former basketball player, and he went to YouTube. No, I don't know. I know his name's Curry something, but
Curry Barker.
Yeah, that actually does sound like a basketball player that played for the 76ers in like the 90s that sucked. And
or one of Travis Barker's illegitimate children.
Sounds like Sean Bradley. Yeah, by the way, guys, if you guys are like, hey, why don't you do a solo? That would have been the solo. I would have bitched for 30 minutes on something that that would be like, where is this coming from? Like, I literally just I tuned in and I got yelled at.
I appreciate it. I'll be like, weather. You take the mic.
No, and then I'll be like, that's the show. That's the show. I hope you guys had a great fucking time. Not reading any kind of chats. I don't want you. If you disagree with me, I'm ignoring you. Okay.
Good night, Dark Continent.
I will ignore you. You have to agree with me. That's the fucking rule. No, I'm kidding. But
I'm gonna give you another minute though, because I'm gonna grab a drinky pool. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
All right. Well, I just yelled at everybody. Don't leave me here. What the fuck? Well, I'm sorry, guys. It's not like I wasn't aiming it at you. And if you guys want to see the movie or whatever, it's fine. Bro, Jay is tweaking tonight. Yeah, it's true. I'm on very limited amount of sleep. That puppy is driving me up a fucking wall. I love it. I love that goddamn fucker. I love it. I love it. Okay, I love the puppy, but it's driving me up a wall. I started crate training yesterday. We were supposed to get the fucking delivered by 9 o'clock, guaranteed by Walmart. It says, and the motherfuckers don't deliver it until the next day at 6 p.m. It's bullshit. Anyway, I started crate training. It's working out. Seems like it's fitting in. We also got a gate up to block it from going into the hallway so it won't attack the Ethernet cord that goes to this shitty computer. So thank God for that. So I've home alone improved my house, but it's still, the devil finds a way. And this motherfucker's smart, dude. Like, he's trying to climb up over like things to jump over the fence. Smart as fuck. But anyway, it's crazy. Why the fuck is my comments like, you know what's crazy, dude, is that like the comments are not updating in real time. I don't know why that is. Why is that happening? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Point being is it's just been a wild kind of day. And then I read, you know, I guess I was just mad. I was like, old man screams at sky. So I saw that shit about that chick talking and running her fucking mouth. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna bitch about that tonight because I feel like taking it out on something, and I can't fucking be bitching about my puppy 24/7 because that would get boring really fast. They would say, well, it's a fucking puppy.
Don't eat that one.
That's what I say. I tell that shit all the time. It's like, don't eat that one because that fucking thing vacuum sucks everything outside.
Don't eat that puppy.
No, dude, I look like an asshole. I look like I'm fucking being mean because I walk the puppy. I'm walking around outside and I'm like, God damn it, drop it. Drop it, because it'll literally, like, there's fucking dead birds every fucking place. I feel like the property we're living on is a goddamn Indian burial ground, dude. Shit are falling from the fucking sky. It's finding dead birds everywhere, and I'm running over. It's got fucking bones in its mouth. It's got a half-eaten embryo that I had to pull out and got stuck under my fucking fingernail today, just today, this morning. Gross ass shit. I feel like there is a voodoo enchantress that lives here that's causing pain and suffering to just me because they don't like the puppy. I don't know. It's getting crazy around here.
Listen, dude, that's crazy because at volleyball Tuesday night, I go out there and we're playing outside. It's been raining here nonstop. That's probably why I'm sick. It's like raining and then it's hot as shit and then it's raining and so it's a mess. But I go to volleyball and we go out on the court, sand's wet or whatever, and I look underneath the net. We're the first team to play and our ref wasn't out there yet, and I see a little egg on the ground. And the team we're playing against is practicing, and I'm walking through their thing, and I'm like, look, there's a bird egg. This place is weird and dirty. And I picked it up because I'm a fucking idiot. And it's a little blue egg about this big, dude. And I picked it up and I went to set it on the ground on the side. And dude, the yolk inside the egg started running down my hand. And like the yolk of this dead bird baby, whatever, was all over my hand. And I had to like literally delay the game because it's like, I always have to wash this because I'm going to die. So like I had to, now that I'm actually sick afterwards, I'm starting to get freaked myself out.
You should have asked the cook to fry it up. That would have made you look like a man. Fry this shit up.
If I was what's his name, Robert Kennedy Jr., I'd have been like, no, what you do is you cook it in a little saucer here.
Dude, whatever. Somebody said, I don't know who said it. They were like, Jay, dead birds, you need to burn some incense. My boy, I can't walk around the property holding in one hand a leash to a little fucking 9-week-old, 10-week-old puppy, and on the other hand with a goddamn incense going yama, 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 yama in the fucking morning hours because I'm going to get fucking the cops are coming. 100%. Maybe you're right. I believe in some of that shit. I'm a Christian, but I believe in that shit. I believe in some voodoo ass shit. Like, yeah. And by the way, my nose is glowing because I drank. And I'm heated. All right. Blood pressure is risen to my face, and it's red.
Man, I don't call it anger. I call it passion. All right. It's called passion. It's all
anyhow. Side note, good times. I'll be going to get a haircut tomorrow. Thank God for the first time in months. That's going to be nice. Except the problem is, got to take the little fucking devil that could with me because he's not crate trained, and I got to take him with me.
How are you going to take the dog to get your haircut?
Oh, the dog is going to go in the car so we can get him used to the car because we're taking it like because I don't want it because the problem with Buster is the dog that we had that passed hated cars because every time he got in the car he would just think he's going to the vet and would freak the fuck out. So we're trying to get him used to the car, traveling around and doing shit like that. So
take him through Starbucks or Dairy Queen, get him a pup cup.
That motherfucker would take someone's goddamn fingernail off if they even reached over to give him a pup cup. All right, I will give him a pup cup. If you motherfuckers like Hannibal Lecter.
If you pull through Dairy Queen, they'll give you the pup cup. It's like this big.
Yeah, but some of them are like there's some that's a little egregious, like overzealous. They're like, oh my god, and then they reach in and their fingers are gone.
Is he a biter? He's
like a goddamn biter? No, well, not like
an angry way.
No, it's just in puppy teeth. You know, it's like he's got his fucking dirty ass milk teeth. They're like fucking gremlin teeth. But if you're like trying to, he's not like meaning to hurt you or anything. It's just playing.
Right.
But it fucking hurts. Like his fucking tooth went into my fucking goddamn thumb the other day, and it went deep. I thought I was gonna have to get stitches, but it didn't happen. He also bit me on the fucking lip that tore it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. He's like Hannibal Lecter. You got to be careful. All right, stay 15 feet back, kind of situation. But either way, so yeah, I'm gonna get a haircut tomorrow. I feel good about that. It's gonna feel nice. I almost just fucking shaved. Like, dude, I just almost shaved my head today. I was just like, fuck it.
No, don't do it, dude. Hey, man, I you can tell, but I did this myself.
No, I know, but I don't know. I can't do that. I don't know. I was like, you know what? Because I couldn't. I was just like, I'm gonna shave my fucking head. Then I was like, I'm gonna cry in the shower. This is what's gonna happen.
Yeah, don't just go here.
I'm gonna cry in the shower and curl up because everything is just like really hard right now because raising a puppy is hard. Because it's gonna get better. Of course, it's gonna get better, but you gotta raise them right because you don't turn them into little fucking assholes. So you get worried about that. You stress out. I couldn't be a dad, dude. I swear to God, I'd be sending my kid to military school at like 4 years old. Like as soon as they whatever age they're off the tit, they're going to military school.
Yeah, dude, that's the when they're 2 and 3 and their whole entire purpose as children is to try and kill themselves. That's the hard age.
Yeah, dude, he rolled off the fucking couch today and like bounced off the fucking floor like a goddamn yo-yo, and I never like he just bounced like a bouncy ball, and like he popped back up, and then April's oh my God, I was like, they're pliable. Trust me, I know. I walk this motherfucker every goddamn day. He's also into that phase where he's selective hearing. So if you call him and you're like, Indy, come here, and he's like, no. Like that's what he looks like. He looks like John Candy and Uncle Buck. He's like, no. And then it pisses me the fuck off because don't you fucking tell me no, motherfucker. You come here now. I am the one that runs this house. This dick, not your little one. This big one runs this house.
Yeah. Don't take no lip off him. Don't take no lip.
But then I can't really do that. I just like I pick him up and whisper furiously, I'm gonna give you a fucking treat because you're cute, but don't you ever embarrass me like that again outside.
Yeah, I fucked up with my dogs because I've been bringing them bully sticks from the store. Those things are so expensive. They're like $5.
I know we got some bully sticks.
But these dogs, they take them down. They're gone in 20 minutes. I mean, the thick
20 minutes. This dog takes them down at like fucking like less than 10.
I mean, they're like this long though. You would think
you get the adult. We got the bully sticks slims.
Yeah, because they're big. But now every time you walk in the door, they're like, what the fuck, bro? Where is it? Like, give it to me now. I'm like, I can't afford it.
Dude, I know it's a problem when I start talking to him, like he understands what I'm saying, and I'm trying to like reason with him logically about why this is wrong and what he's doing. It's like, why are you trying to bite the couch? Why are you trying to bite the sofa? Or why are you trying to bite the recliner? Why are you going at the carpet? You have plenty of toys.
Might be thinking the dog understands English. So
no, I was like, I know it understands. Because it's an American. It understands English. I said, you know that I have plenty of toys for you. I give you love and attention all the time. I give you anything you fucking want. When you whine and shit, I come over and pet you and stuff. Don't I? Don't I? I know I do that. So why in the motherfuck are you going after shit that's hard to replace? Because daddy's Affirm is kind of balanced out right now. I can't get more shit right now until the Affirm rebounds.
Stacy says dogs do understand English. No, dogs understand certain English. My dogs understands WALK.
They understand keywords.
If I say it, this one right here will jump up and start jumping around like a fucking rabbit.
Well,
they understand certain words and they understand tones. But what Jay just did, the dog had no idea what he was talking about.
I was like, I felt like I was talking to an employee that comes in late all the time, but I know they're a superstar and I'm trying to give them every chance and not fire them. So I'm like, what am I doing wrong, man? Like I'm doing everything I can.
Long, intricate.
Like I'm trying to understand you so that I can understand where you're coming from, so that we can work out something in the future. Because right now, what you're doing is making me look like a dickless bitch in front of everybody. So what can we do to bridge the gap somehow? I want you to stay on the team because you're a great asset, but you fuck up and people expect me to punish you, and I do it, and that you don't care. So what can we do to fix that situation?
Chat saying say the W word. I can't. It'd be mean because I can't do it because then he's gonna be disappointed. One of these days though. So one of these days, because MJ walks him sometimes. MJ does sometimes too. Didn't catch it, thankfully. When she's going to, I will say it and let you guys watch him. It's cute as hell. He starts jumping around like a jackrabbit. There's nothing in this world that any of us love as much as that guy loves WAOKs. It's insane.
The puppy is like it's picked up on you want to go out, so it knows that already. Like it knows that.
Yeah.
Like that's one of the first things it did because I was just like, "Can we throw you out?" And like, yeah, I'm like, okay, well, I'll just do that. I'll throw you out. No,
like Jazzy Jeff.
Yeah, no, yeah. But no, and then it knows treat. It knows treat. Oh, it knows treat. And are you hungry? And do you want to go out? Those are the three things it's latched onto, and that's it.
Yeah. And, so that's what I'm saying. They understand that. Yeah, but
I've got him to do sit. He knows sit and he knows stay. but then he don't give a fuck after he gets his treats.
That's pretty good for a dog his age.
Yeah,
though.
it's all good until he's like goes, you know what? I'm done with the treats, and now I want that fucking lip. Give it here. I'm gonna eat that motherfucker. That motherfucker.
I want some flesh.
That motherfucker looks like a gummy worm. Give me it. I'm gonna chew on that. Because he did today. Like he like, oh my god, dude. He looked like a little fucking piranha coming out of the water at your face. He's cute as shit. It's like the cutest piranha you've ever seen. And then he also is in his humping shit too. Like he'll smell your armpits and just want to go to fucking town on your arm, like he's trying to make a baby with your fucking bicep. I'm like, what is this? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm starting to get the vibe that the dog actually is the alpha in the home, Jay. I hate to say that to you, but the way you explain your relationship,
actually, it's not true at all. These are actual natural tendencies until that motherfucker gets his balls removed, which they can't do until. But I didn't even know this, but when we took him to the vet, he got his second round of shots. Apparently, they're not supposed to neuter puppies until like 10 months to a year old. That's what she told me. And then she was like, unless, getting great. I'm like, it's already like that. And he's like 10 weeks old.
My butt's real sore.
Yeah, but Buster was neutered at fucking. He's not drilling me in the ass. I mean, what the fuck? What kind of weird ass YouTube shit have you been watching? No, but I'm saying like Buster. When I picked up Buster, he was 8 weeks old and he was already neutered. But I don't know if that's because he was like a sheltered dog and you had to sell him at pets. I don't know, but he was already neutered. But this fucking dog is like no, and they're like she was like feeling like his nuts haven't even dropped. They're like in his back or something. She was like, oh yeah, his balls feel good. I'm like, oh, you're nasty. She's like, yeah,
solid dick, Peter.
She's like, I feel like they're dropping very well. I'm like, oh, can you just push them out now to get rid of them? Because we need to have that happen soon. But anyway, so it's 10 months to a year, and so and of course that's not a save all or whatever, right? So it's not like that's going to be a magic pill that they suddenly just get cool, but it does calm them down a little bit.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll help.
And I feel bad about it. I'm like, I'm looking at him. I'm like, dude, you're on a countdown, bro. You're on a countdown. Like your nuts are getting snipped in a few months. Like I just want you to know that you're entering in your third month. Enjoy them while you got them, because they're gone soon.
So by the way, who we rooting for in the we'll get to the movie news here in just one moment, but who we rooting for in the NBA tonight, guys? I've got the Spurs because the Thunder are a bunch of foul baiting bitches and I can't stand them or their AT&T commercials. So I'm on the Spurs and the Knicks, and then I'm on the Knicks. I hope the Knicks win it. The Knicks winning the championship just feels good for basketball. But I saw some people talk about it, so I'm mentioning that. What you watching? You watching?
Yeah, I love the Boston Spurs. It's my favorite. I love the Boston Spurs.
So thanks for hanging with us, even though the Boston Spurs are playing tonight. We know it's a big deal for everyone.
That's I feel like, what the fuck does Spurs have to do with Boston?
So all right, going through the movie news lineup here. We already talked about this a little bit, but yeah, dude, Obsession surpassed the
looks like James Gunn face if Supergirl doesn't do good on the left.
And honestly, I don't think it's going to. But Obsession surpassed Mandalorian Grogu on Wednesday at the box office, retaking the #1 spot from fucking Star Wars, dude.
Yeah, dude.
That is
it's Star Wars is dead. Darth Vader won. Empire rocks. Fuck you, goddamn rebellion. You suck. Anyway, by the way, apparently everyone is praising this chick, saying that she's phenomenally good. I can't wait to watch it on stream next week.
She's awesome, dude. She was really good. I think if there was righteousness in the Academy, which we know there's not, she would be up for an award for sure. But then again, Toni Collette should have won one for Hereditary, or as we call her, Toni Collette, and she didn't either. So probably gonna get dicked on that one.
Toni Collette, wasn't she also the mom in Sixth Sense? Wasn't that her? What did you ask her? She's like, I asked her if I make her proud, because she said always. I swear that was Toni Collette. I could be wrong. I don't know. She did phenomenal in that movie too.
I don't remember. By the way, Scream's on. It was Toni Collette. You're right. I did not know that. It's been a long time since I've seen it. Scream 7 is on Paramount Plus, so we will be doing a commentary for that very soon. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm not looking forward to it. I hate it.
Box office poison.
Only because I'm doing it with Jay.
Okay.
And no, but we got that, and I think Jackass is winning the poll for Patreon on commentary.
The first one.
No. This is really cool. They put the original, the original episodes of Jackass, right? Apparently, over the years, they have taken those and they have changed them and they've censored them and they've done stuff to them and changed music and this and that. But on Paramount Plus right now, they just re-added the original seasons of Jackass in their natural state, just as they were when we were younger. You're on what?
I'm on the low tier god Paramount Plus. I can't. I got ads.
Well, you just come. Oh, you'll do it at my house. You'll do it at my house.
I don't want to. I don't want to come to your house. Your
it's
house smells like old jam. I don't want to do it.
But I put that in the Patreon poll. Watch like 4 episodes of that or something like that. So I think that's winning right now. So we may have that coming up soon. But
what's it up against? What's it up against?
It's up against. There was that White Chicks was one of them.
Guys, fucking vote for White Chicks. God damn, dude.
I've never seen White Chicks. I think Jackass will be fun. I don't know what you're talking about.
I can't watch them shit on like a fucking Playhouse, dude. Like that shit grossed me out the first time.
No, it's the stuff that was on TV. So it's like the stunts and stuff. It's not the gross stuff.
Dude, you guys remember that? Was that in Jackass 2 where they had a zoom in of like a playhouse and then you literally saw like some mud come down and you realized that it was poop and that guy was literally pooping on the fucking like the dollhouse? You remember that?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember something like that. Yeah,
nasty. You fucking sick bitch.
Some of it's gross, but hey, it's time to get demonetized. Actually, the monetization should be off for this, so you guys shouldn't be getting ads. By the way, thanks for your super chats on StreamYards and chats, because that's why we don't have to monetize this, and that means that we can scot-free just go ahead and watch this new Call of Duty game trailer, see if it looks any different than the last 77 Call of Duty trailers. Can you hear that?
Your asses better be in formation north of the stadium.
Orders are anytime, any place.
Sergeant J, keep your scouts in line.
I will. Don't worry about it. Sergeant J.
Yeah, he did say Jay.
Can we make a pit stop at the Komate?
The new guy is low on rations.
Did you say the Kumite?
Hey, fast guys.
Who's that? A K-pop star?
The new supreme leader of North Korea.
Oh shit! I mean, that dude looks younger than I am.
Karaoke, let's go.
You guys heard that?
Terrific.
That you steal that guy's wallet.
Cloverfield.
That motherfucker's got asthma.
That's badass.
What'd you say?
Four.
What if the audio
Still a
just
wanted
said that?
man.
Four.
Yeah.
John Wick.
What the fuck?
Well, I have to.
We
John
make
Wick.
our own rules of engagement now. You are moving a weapon of war. The kind we deny exists.
Well, you do what you need to. Because you know I will.
대반자를 찾아내라. 마을을 불태워서라도.
Slow down.
수류탄 투척! Let's go, let's go, let's go!
You're not ready.
You are not Japanese.
Tonight, we don't even get a choice.
You are not Tanaka.
You cannot get Katana sword by stealing.
You broke a lot of rules, Price.
Oh yeah, I know.
No more rules.
That guy looks.
I'm sure I caught
Yeah.
Listen, we all know that campaign's probably gonna be about 13 minutes.
Dude, here's
but-
a question. I got a question to ask the chat. Does anybody play the fucking Call of Duty games for the story anymore, or is it just the online multiplayer?
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm
what
saying. Like when I was watching that, I was like, yeah, it looks cool, but it looks like a generic ass action first person shooter game. Are there people that are still invested? Are you guys still invested in the Call of Duty campaign since Modern Warfare, like with soap and shit? Or are you guys like, I just wanted the multiplayer?
Yeah, I feel like you're right. I feel like most people go directly to the multiplayer, but I will say, like, I mean, if that was a full-on game, I'd be fucking in. I mean, it looks great.
Yeah, those kind of games just don't appeal to me anymore. I used to love them. I never really was a huge Call of Duty guy. Like Halo was my thing. Halo always was like the thing, my go-to. Because not only did I enjoy the campaign, the multiplayer was like the greatest. All right, fuck the Call of Duty fanboys. When Halo was at its peak, it was killing everything along its path in the multiplayer realm. But
what I did like about Call of Duty was you could knock out that campaign in a couple hours. It was breezy, but it's not something I'd pay $70 for. You know what I mean?
Well, not only that, because again, I don't play it, so don't you got to pay like $70, and then you have to pay like the battle pass. Isn't that like an extra fee that you got to pay every month just to play the fucking online game?
They have a Fortnite type thing where you can just jump in and play. I think even for free on some of them. I don't know. I suck too much at $80 now. Jesus Christ, Guardian. But yeah, that's the thing. A lot of these games are looking really like I would say, dude, this year, between First Light and the upcoming Wolverine and Hellraiser and Halloween, and that looks great. I've like just seen the trailers for these games. It seems like gaming, at least product wise, is on an upswing. Like, it's been like 3 years since I've been in like wanting to play anything.
I mean, you're talking. I mean, it's $1 billion industry. I mean, they put hundreds of millions of dollars in these fucking games. Some of them look like movies, so I'm not shocked. I mean, great. Not to mention, by the way, the Sony PlayStation. Whatever they call it, I can't remember when they reveal like the trailers and stuff where they're going to show Wolverine. What the fuck is that called? A State of Play. Yeah, that's in June. Not only are they going to like the rumor is, and I'm pretty sure it's going to happen, they're going to show an extended cut of what they've got cooking with Wolverine. Like we're going to see a lot of gameplay, a lot of footage of that, which I'm very excited with. A lot of people are also saying that we're going to see Venom, like a standalone Venom title, because it's going to kind of be like the Miles Morales Spider-Man game to tie us over to until Spider-Man 4 or I'm sorry, Spider-Man 3 comes out.
And I agree with Eckley too. Microtransactions ruined it a lot. Now it ruined it for Madden for a lot of people, but I never got into the to that section. But I still just play it online. Like I've been playing MLB The Show, and I just play online because
Michael. But he is right. Microtransaction is 100% one of the main things that killed, for me anyway, the excitement of online. Like when Halo 3 came out, I don't think you could. I could be wrong. It's been a minute since I played it, but I don't think you could buy skins. Like you just unlocked it through the game, through like doing various achievements or like getting a certain thing, like the Hayabusa armor. Like you had to get that armor by going and doing it. Like I think you had to complete the campaign on heroic or some shit like that. The armor that everyone wanted was the recon armor. Like that was the fucking armor that everyone wanted, and then you had to wait till ODST. Anyway, but you're right. Microtransactions are a silver bullet as far as like taking away a lot of joy for people. But hey, it is what it is. I mean, people support it, so they're going to keep doing it.
Yeah, and see that's my thing with Call of Duty is I got you and I played some in a Patreon stream, and for a couple weeks I got real into it again. I was like, "Fuck it, this is fun."
Oh yeah,
but eventually it's the same thing with Call of Duty. Everybody else has like super crazy battle pack drops and shit and stuff that they paid for and awesome guns.
Yeah, it's a pay to win. It's pay to win.
Yeah, and that ruined it for me. Back in like you said, the Halo days, everybody's on an even playing ground, and that's what made it fun. You have to pay extra money on top of an $80 game. Fucking wild.
Yeah, that's always going to be the case, because again, microtransactions are here to stay because people continuously pay for it. So
yeah, that's
the only games I'm really looking forward to. Like I got the Lego Batman game, which is awesome. I'm digging that. I want to play the He-Man Clutches of the Dragon Pearls butthole, whatever that's called. They delayed it. They delayed it from April release, which sucks, but I think they did it because they're trying to coincide it with the Masters of the Universe movie opening. I'm looking forward to that game. That's like a retro style arcade game with He-Man in it from the TV show. I'm looking forward to Hellraiser, obviously. I'm looking forward to the Halloween game, and eventually I'll play the 007 game when I can afford it. But and then is Wolverine supposed to? I don't remember if Wolverine's coming out this year. Is it fall? Is it a fall release? I can't remember.
I don't think it does even have a date yet.
I thought, well, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's another year away. But then also Grand Theft Auto 6, if it doesn't get delayed.
By the way, guys, I just want to let you know, I just got that erectile dysfunction ad from Keeps. All right. Full frontal.
I thought you meant like I just got that erectile dysfunction.
No. I didn't get it from that full frontal male nudity. All right. I wasn't Googling ED medicine. That works fine. All right. It's the reason I'm getting those is because it's the top half that's not working so fine.
We're just we're in a non-judgment circle.
No. That's great. Every morning I check the oil and it's doing great. But the I got some gummies coming for the old dome. I got some.
You're a fucking addict. You fucking meth head.
I got some some minoxidil and finasteride.
Hey, when the pipe stopped working, I just turned to meth. because that'll
Yeah,
fix everything.
Now I am scared though. I'm a little scared, dude. The side effects from this hair loss gummy stuff is some of it's pretty crazy. It's pretty
So
scary
the gummies
stuff.
is supposed to make you regrow your hair.
Yeah. It's like,
Fucking sucker.
only only certain things can be expected. It mainly slows it down more than anything else. Maybe it regrows a little bit of it. And it's a gamble, dude, because it's like $70 a month, and you have to take it till you die.
Mike
and the
is,
side effects are pretty crazy.
Mike's Jack and the Beanstalk. Yeah, I traded our fucking cows for some goddamn beans because he said it was magic. He's like, "What are you talking about? You just take it, makes you feel high."
It's pretty proven stuff. It's pretty proven stuff. Like it's not gonna work for everybody.
But you have anxiety like I do, so you want to risk the side effects that it potentially has that could be severe, and you want to take that anyway for your fucking hair.
Let me break this down for you a little bit. So I tried the topical stuff, all right, and I tried it, but it hurts my scalp, so I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
So, and it's getting real late. The sun's getting real low, big guy. I got to start doing something.
Well,
but I got this. See the oral stuff that you can take. It's got a lot of side effects.
I bet you were excited when you heard oral.
That's what got me. That's what got me in.
Yeah, you're happy about that.
But I was always afraid to take the oral stuff, just in this situation, not in others, because there's all crazy heart side effects and all this. But I got this $50 noodle ring off Amazon, and my shit's good. My vitals are great. So I'm like, you know what? Let's jump in. Let's take a risk, and let's see what happens. But I'll tell you this: the side effects that are, while rare, 3%. And a lot of those are placebo, very rare, but they're scary, dude. I'm talking blood in your semen.
You're gonna constantly look it up, and you're gonna think I'm part of that 3%. I'm special.
I'm trying to grow, bro. I'm trying to get out of it. I'm
how
trying
about
to get out of that mindset.
How about you age gracefully, you fucking self-centered motherfucker?
I won't do that. Fuck that. I need my looks. That's all I got.
Your hair loss is about.
You've seen my personality. What do you want?
How about this, dude? You'd be like, I have a lot of goddamn testosterone, so much so my hair falls out because I'm pumped on testosterone.
No, I've gotten but that's fine. Trust me. The testosterone situation is completely handled. But I hear after 40, you got to start checking that. But I'm scared. I'm very scared, and we're gonna see what happens. I hope my dick doesn't stop working. But I got like a LeBron James slide back, but it's not that bad yet. I got a partial moonroof. But yours is harder to fix. Mine starts here, so I got some hope.
Mine's actually not like my hair is growing out. I'm not taking the hat off. I'm just not doing it today. I'm not doing it tonight. All right, I won't do it. Just calm down. I'll do it later. But but it's like it's not that bad when my hair grows out. I was like, yeah, I mean April was like, why? She's like, why are you shaving it off? She's like, you still got decent, like a little. My dad, before he passed away in the early 60s, he had his full set of hair, no bald spots or anything like that.
No. See, my dad started balding from the crown too. That's what I got, which is fucking bullshit.
Mike's got a cup holder on the top of his head.
That's true. It's
He's got a donut head.
It's getting pretty thin back there. But so fuck, I forgot what I was going to say.
It doesn't matter.
It pisses me off. It pisses me off because, like, when I was a kid, I always had super thick hair. My nickname was Big Hair in middle school. I hated that shit because I had such fluffy fucking hair. But they, every time I got my hair cut, they were like, "Oh, this boy's got the thickest hair. He'll never go bald." And look, we did that Michael Myers video one day, and I was walking away from the camera, and I was like Leonardo DiCaprio. I was like, "That's a fucking bald spot." And ever since then, it's been all downhill.
I call it growth, and I call it maturity in life. Hey, you know what? Congratulations, you made it this far.
Yeah, that doesn't work for me, pal. I don't listen. I do not have a shaved head. You saw me shave my head. I tried it. That's not gonna work for me, guys. I don't have the body or the face for the fucking
wear hats.
I know. Yeah, well, I'm just gonna
fucking and if you really want to get exciting and you want to try to push the envelope, like wear some do-rags. Wear some do-rags.
Sing with it. Sing for the tears.
I'll be right back. I gotta go pee.
Okay. So turn around. Look, there's this is much you're gonna see. You can see it's thinning a little bit back there. That's all you're getting from me, all right? And that's with the comb over. So it's getting real late, big guy. That's what I'm saying. But you know what makes it worse though is this gigantic light right here. This gigantic light is horrible for your ego. Like if I look down with this light just shining the brightest light, it's like I look 10 times balder than I do in real life. It's crazy. I appreciate that shit, Hawk. Yeah, we're just talking about male pattern baldness and erectile dysfunction, which I don't have. All right. I'm an honest man. I'll tell you when it happens. It's not happened yet, and it'll never happen. I will never give that ghost up. I'll take whatever you need me to take. All right. I'll take the COVID shot again if I have to. I do not look good with the shaved head, bro. It's not. Y'all heard that, right? Like something just landed. Did you throw something at me?
No, the cat's fat ass just bounded across
Oh.
the room.
Oh, I got real scared. I thought the gods of baldness were striking me down. Yeah, that scared me. Anyways, I know I seen it. Yeah, it's rough. But yeah, I love my hair. I'm a vain son of a bitch. All right, sue me. What do you want? Fucking, what do you want from me? All right, we were talking movie news, right? We'll eventually get into actually talking about movies on this movie channel. I swear to God, this is crazy, dude. Have you guys heard the Tom Hardy story? And I never watched this show. I never watched the show before, but it sounded pretty good to me. It's called Mobland. It's got Pierce Brosnan, the great James Bond, Goldeneye, Helen Mirren. Tom Hardy is in the show, and all these rumors came out that Tom Hardy got fired from season 3, which people didn't even know there was going to be a season 3. Tom Hardy got filed for being difficult. Now, I know that Tom Hardy is a lot of people's baby boy. Like, people love Tom Hardy, okay? They love him. Every single possible casting, it's like Tom Hardy to play him, and I got sick of it. But I don't hate Tom Hardy, and it kind of seems like he's getting bullshit.
Love you, Tom.
I know JJ loves Tom Hardy. Put the fucking
Tom Hardy deserved a fucking Academy Award for his role in Warrior. I mean, facts.
That is true. Now I'll give you that one. That was amazing. See, there's the sex choose again. You know, I swear to
Mike,
God,
it's fine. We don't care about your internet history. I know you looked it up.
I'll fucking
the algorithm only targets you for.
If a cold wind comes through here, I'll be harder than a rock. All right,
but show it or it doesn't count. Show it doesn't count. Go ahead and fucking take the channel down.
You wanted the smoke, well now you got it, sister. No, so yeah, the Mobland show. It's been making headlines because there's been a lot of rumors that Tom Hardy got fired for being difficult. It says he refused to come out of his trailer for hours at a time. The source says he kept the cast waiting, which is a power play, keeping Pierce Brosnan and Helen Mirren and others waiting is career suicide, I would wager. That's what the person said.
He probably walked out to Pierce Brosnan. He's like, you walking around with your fucking cup. Your fucking career ended like in James Bond, Goldeneye.
But you remember the whole story about him and Charlize Theron not getting along on the set.
No, I didn't remember that. I don't know that.
Yeah, you've talked about it before. She said that he was like a big asshole and a piece of shit.
Well, he looks like an asshole. So I mean, if you get a movie with him, look at his haircut. Like, you know, that guy's gonna be an asshole when you be in a movie with him.
He definitely has a bald spot. You guys are right about
like
that.
That dude looks like right now, and I love Tom Hardy. No disrespect, but Tom Hardy looks like a fucking like midlife crisis Starbucks manager that fucking hates everything and everyone that comes into that motherfucker.
Yeah, Pierce Brosnan walked up to him and was like, "They're expecting one of us in the wreckage, brother."
Yeah,
it'll be you.
But
a bunch of people
looks like he owns like several car lots around LA.
But a bunch of people are coming out and saying that this story is bullshit. That Tom Hardy's like the consummate professional, and this is a hit piece for whatever reason against Tom Hardy. And now they recanted their steps and said, "No, we're actually
what's his politics?" That's questionable.
I don't know. That could be a thing. But they were recanting it and saying that we're actually working out, and he's going to come back. They're just going to work out. So whatever it was, they said that he was on set trying to rewrite lines, and he was always late and shit like that. But like, depends on who you're talking about. Some people love that, you know, like they're like, oh,
well,
he just really cares.
I think that as if you are like, I think that a lot of directors, I don't know if this is
the
true.
Fuck, JT. What the fuck, JT? JT always tells the truth. JT Customs.
JT Customs does not lie. JT Customs is like goddamn George Washington. That motherfucker will not lie.
Catching strays out of nowhere from
JT Customs is George Washington. Motherfucker will not lie. All right, you ask him. You ask him something. He's like, that you're ugly, and I hope you know you're gonna die. But no, I think that shit. I forgot my train of thought went away because JT Customs came in like swinging. What was I gonna? Never mind. It doesn't matter.
Hardy?
No, it wasn't about. Yeah, it was something. I don't know.
You know what? I don't think anybody watches Mobland, but it seemed like an interesting story. Oh, dude, this is fucking crazy. So I was not going to watch this trailer, but it played at. Oh, God, fuck you, Hollywood Reporter.
Played at the trailer park.
I made them turn off all the fucking ED ads, and now it's like, no, you have to watch it here.
Yeah, dude, come on, it's all right. You search
this fucking. Listen, they sell the hair medicine. They got me on the hair medicine, and now they're just assuming my dick doesn't work. It works fine. All right, I'll prove it.
I mean, that's fine. Dude. I mean, I don't care. I support you.
You know what? I would take those in a heartbeat if I had to.
I support you. I support you, dog.
I'd be drinking.
Like you love the movie Scream, and you just want to be able to scream while you're fucking. I get it, man.
Listen. It's like Donnie Darko said. What's the point of life if you got no dick?
That is true.
So
if I had a function, if my dick was just suddenly cut off. Like for some accident, dude, I tell you what, it's over. It's over, dog.
Bobbit got me. This is a trailer for a movie called Primetime. It stars Robert Pattinson, the worst Batman ever, as.
Why don't you take his dick out of your mouth since you're so obsessed with that? God damn, dude. He's I'm sorry, the best representation of Batman on screen, period, point blank. Shut the fuck up.
Stupidest things you've ever said.
By the way,
with
the whole working out thing, he said that as a joke. All right. He said that as a joke.
Yeah.
That he didn't work out.
I mean, yeah, because when he showed up, he was definitely jacked.
Dude, I don't give a fuck. He was one of the best representations of Batman. I'm sorry that he didn't look like big, burly, goddamn Ben Affleck. Hey, how much money do I got to spend on Jennifer Love? Jennifer,
he looked like a
Jennifer
middle school
Lopez.
art teacher. I'm supposed to believe this guy's been.
Was going through fucking trauma listening to Nirvana nonstop.
He looks like he gets his ass kicked trying to stalk Pokemon machines at Walmart at 6 a.m.
You look like you look up ED Batman. Goddamn pills. So that's what you look like.
But he's in a movie about what's the guy's name? Chris Hansen, called Primetime, and it's a movie about fucking To Catch a Predator. It's called Primetime.
They made a movie. That's wild. Okay.
Yeah. Here's the trailer for it. I was excited till I saw the trailer.
What would have happened if I wasn't here?
Is this real footage?
From the movie?
You see how this looks, right? At the end of the day, the man must be held accountable for the decisions that he makes. Do you agree? Do you watch television? Well, there's something you should know. I'm Chris Hansen.
Is that his voice? Or is that
NBC.
Yeah, he sounds good.
And you're about to be a part of television history.
Damn, dude, Pattinson actually does sound like Chris Hansen. That's wild. Like,
I don't think he sounds anything fucking like him, dude.
I think he, not 100%, but he mimicked it pretty well.
Here's the thing. I thought he sounded worse than the guy trying to do Loomis in Halloween Kills.
No, dude, I don't think so at all. For a second, I actually thought that Chris Hansen was doing a narration, like over it, like that. I was convinced it was Hansen.
You can tell he's trying to mimic it, but I think he sounds terrible.
I thought he was pretty good, but here's the thing: I don't know why they're making a movie about To Catch a Predator. Like I used to like that show a lot back in the day, and then it went off the air. But the thing is, I thought if they were making a movie, like, I just don't know, unless they're making a movie about the profiteering that they did, like they didn't really care about the kids, they were just doing it to make a profit, kind of like Nightcrawler, kind of exposing, like, we don't give a shit about the tragedy of these stories, we just do it to make a profit. Like, that would make sense, but it seems like they're just making a movie based on the, you know what I mean? Like, it just seems weird. It's like, why don't you make a, so they're gonna make a TV show about Oprah? Or a movie about Oprah?
I'm actually shocked. I'm on the other side of this. Like, I'm shocked at your take and the audience's take, because from everybody in the audience, it's like this seems exploitative of it.
That's what I mean. I don't get what they're doing.
If they're, to me, it just seems like they're making like a biography about Chris Hansen.
Yeah, but it was a real. But I'm saying, no, I get it. But it's like, but you could just go back and watch the episodes where he actually caught these pieces of shit and he held them accountable, and that was it. Like, I don't know why it needs to be made a movie or a documentary type.
Well,
movie.
no, I think he did a great thing with that show. Like, I think everybody would agree with that, right? Like,
I know, but they don't need a movie based on it. Like, you could just go and watch it.
Well, I just think it's just a movie about somebody who did some cool shit. You know what I mean?
I guess.
Like,
I don't know. It just seems weird. I don't know. It just seems weird.
I mean, I think it looks good, except for I just think his voice sounds awful.
I thought he sounded good, but I mean, you know,
I could tell he was trying to mimic it, but it just didn't sound right to me. You know.
Either way, I like Pattinson, dude. I think Pattinson's come such a, you know, and I also respect the fuck out of Pattinson. Pattinson, yeah, he came out and he said everything that everyone thought. He's like, yeah, I was just doing that glittery vampire bullshit for a check. Like, we know. We know. Everybody in that movie was doing something for a paycheck, for sure.
Yeah, no, I think he's a good actor. I just don't think he's a great Batman. But that's a different. That's a whole.
The depths of your gayness will know no end.
I don't want to go back through that again.
Yeah. By the way, I told my brother about our tier list ranking, and that The Dark Knight won. Apparently, according to you, the community and the chat, it is the greatest superhero movie to ever exist. And brother was like, "Yeah, I mean, you can't really deny it. You can't deny it. It's true. It's true." I just like yesterday when we didn't film, I had a couple of cervezas. I was like, you know what? We're not filming. I'll just sit up and watch goddamn mashup reaction videos. And I watched the Dark Knight ending mashup videos. And the way that movie ends, this guy in the comment section was like, no matter how good Endgame was, it can't match that ending. When you hear the speech by Gordon, he goes, "You'll hunt me. and then the whole thing, and then the music comes on, and as he's running, and then it goes, he's a silent protector, a Dark Knight, and then boom, 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 and then the Dark Knight. I mean, Endgame was amazing, dude, but there was something about that was truly like cinematic and a theatrical. I don't know.
I mean, I would personally, I would actually take the Endgame ending, but like I would take Dark Knight the movie over it because again, it just feels like The Godfather. You know what I mean?
You should go by your real name. I like that, Robin. And I really do. I was watching the mashup videos of The Dark Knight Rises, and people that were overreacting to that seemed like, oh my god, guys, there's no fucking way. Yeah. There's no way that I remember Mike and I watched that movie opening night, and I knew it as soon as I saw it. I was like, that's fucking Robin, dude. That's 100% Robin. And Joseph Gordon-Levitt is Robin. And then they were like, Robin. I'm like, yeah. He just didn't run around with the spandex on because they didn't want to make it like super like corny.
Bro, I have a really fucking hard time believing nobody's seen The Dark Knight. I mean, come on. Like
the guys that are on these react, I don't believe that at all. But there's a lot of chicks that are like, they look like they're very like into makeup and TikTok nonstop. So I could imagine like super Batman. Ew, no. Then they find out how profitable it is for reaction videos. Like, yeah, I'm there.
You know what we need to do? What we need to fucking do is we need to just go out and start finding fucking like just hobos like in the street, like the craziest looking ones we can find, and be like, hey, have you ever seen The Dark Knight? And they'll be like, no, I've never seen that. And I'll be like, all right.
Why are they deaf?
Come over our house. And
why are they deaf? Why they gotta be deaf?
No, we'll get them a Little Caesars pizza and get them a 6-pack, and we'll just film them watching these movies that they missed.
Okay, well, we want
hard years in the streets.
When we just
it'll be great.
Hey, guess what? We're gonna exploit these fucking bums for goddamn internet views.
We're giving them fucking hot and readies, dude. That's not exploitative.
Hey, can you come on camera? I'll give you a fucking hot dog, a fresh hot meal, and a place to stay, warm and nice and cozy, as long as you make sure you do
Mr. Beast does it all the time. We just want to show them a fucking movie. You know what I mean?
That's exploitative as fuck. Fuck that.
No, Mr. Beast is exploitative. He'd be like, dance for this hot dog, bitch. And then
we are figuratively we're telling them to dance.
No, we're just been like, hey, you want to watch a cool movie? If I was fucking homeless and like out in the sun right now, someone gave me air conditioning in The Dark Knight, I'm taking it. And hot and ready with the breadsticks. I'll even spring for the fucking breadsticks.
I guess we'll just invite them to your house. You can have the fucking goddamn homeless cabbage smell all up in your fucking house.
Yeah, they'll walk in and be like, hey, your house smells like jam. What's up with that?
It does smell. Jam. Dude, your house does have like a jamish smell.
I don't know what does that even mean.
It's not bad. It's like
jam. You know what? You're not invited. Don't come over anymore.
Okay, I don't hate it.
My jam.
It makes me feel relaxed. Shut the fuck up. That's why I said jam. I like jelly.
My wife has these nice little like oil diffusers in the thing that she gets in Bed Bath and Beyond, and you want to disrespect it?
First off, I said jam, and it also kind of smells like a little bit like chicken noodle soup, which is fine. I like that too.
The kids eat a lot of chicken noodle soup.
Chicken noodle soup for the soul. I used to like those books.
I got 2 kids. You think kids don't like chicken noodle soup?
I'd say Chicken Noodle Soup for the Soul was one of my favorite books.
Huh? Katie had her headphones in and she just heard a piece of shit. What?
Yeah, I mean, dude, if somebody was just walking by your window and they heard what we were just saying, they'd be like, what the fuck is going on over there? I don't even know what's happening.
So completely on topic, as we always are, X-Men 97 Season 2 trailer just came out.
Oh.
Now, different writer this time around. The first season was fucking amazing. Okay? It was amazing. Let's see what this one is.
It's hard to believe what's not waiting for me. Someone I lost. Someone special.
The X-Men are scattered through time. In the past,
oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Apocalypse's reign. To the future at the height of his rule. The X-Men. I must strike them at their most vulnerable. The 1990s.
Jeez,
I like it.
Could have at least bought me a drink first.
Oh, fuck.
X-Men back to the 90s. You fight a battle that cannot be won. Against the dawn of an age that cannot be stopped.
This isn't just about us. It's about everyone we've lost.
From the beginning of time to the
Deadpool, dude.
tomorrow,
Yeah, I saw him. Yeah.
we stand together right here, right now. I believe in the X-Men.
What?
French fries. Logan had that sick ass outfit on too.
It looks good. So I saw Polaris. Was she? I don't remember if she was in the first season. I can't. It's been a minute since I've seen the first season.
I haven't seen it since it came out. So.
Polaris is in there. Cable he's a new addition, right? Because I don't think he was in the first season.
I literally got to rewatch it.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks cool. It looks good. I like the time travel aspect to it. I mean, it makes sense because you got Bishop and Cable in it, so you got to have some time travel shenanigans in the series. Yeah, looks exciting.
JT, who said I had a bald spot, says that there's something at the end of the trailer that we missed here.
We're back, baby.
Oh.
All right. Well, I don't know if I needed to pull
bald spot.
the
JT told you, and you know what? That was he's back, baby. But he's back. Anyway,
Just kidding, buddy.
I love you, JT. You're awesome. No, I think it looks good. I thought season 1 they handled it pretty well. I thought that they brought some. By the way, that Cyclops suit at the end though with the big yellow. I know it's from. I don't remember the comic book series. Where he's got the big yellow X and like the big bulky. I hate that fucking look. Just keep keep Cyclops in the bandolier, the yellow underwear, and the blue suit. You're golden, and maybe the jacket. The jacket looks cool as shit too.
And I'm excited as hell to see Deadpool in there. I'm pretty sure he wasn't in the first season.
Yeah,
like I'm pretty sure
he's voiced by.
I need to
Ryan
rewatch
Reynolds.
it. Honestly, like, dude, it'd be so cool if they got him to voice it, but he won't. That's too expensive, I'm sure.
No, he's too busy covering for his wife. He can't do that.
Listen, if I had to sleep with one man, it'd be Ryan Reynolds, regardless of Blake Lively.
I know you want to stick real bad. No, yeah, but it does look good. It does look fun. But again, it's one of those rare Disney W's. Good for them. Hopefully, it doesn't get too. Here's a question: do you think that Gambit's coming back at any point? Because it's like you can't kill off fucking Gambit. Like he's one of the mainstay guys and keep him gone for the entire time.
I did hate that. Like,
well, because here's the thing: if there's time travel, they can go back to before he's fucking killed and save him.
Yeah, like I need to go. I really need to go back and rewatch that. I don't even know if I finished it. It was great. Like X-Men 97 season 1 was great. But
by the way, speaking of do-rags, you could look like Gambit if you wear one. See? There you go.
I'm like,
all you gotta do.
I'm about to make some name for myself.
All you do is get a do-rag, work out like 80,000 hours in a day, and get abs like that, and go on a basketball court and have a hot chick with a fucking white streak in her hair. Like that's what you could look like every day.
Easy. It's not hard.
It's not hard.
It's not hard to do it. I do think that I know this is an unpopular opinion. I fucking hate Tatum Channing. Tatum.
Tater tots.
Tatum.
I call him Tater Tots.
Crackers.
I
hate him
as
Gambit.
Tots. I love him as Gambit. I can't wait to see more of him. I want to see my Tater Tots.
I thought it was turd juice.
It was not
Gambit
turd juice.
Timothy Olyphant could be a great Gambit. Okay,
he could be, but guess what? He didn't get the fucking audition. So here's the thing: Tater Tots won out, and Tater Tots actually did a very good job with the Cajun accent. A lot of people were like mad about it.
He sounded like Wigger. He sounded like Wigger Gambit.
Whoa!
It was a W. I used the W.
Cool. You were very, I know, but don't say it 3 times
close
fast.
To the other one.
Don't say it 3 times fast when you.
I don't want to. Why would I want to do that?
Oh, first we got ED pills, and now this motherfucker is like playing games. Like it gets crazy out of here. He got them gummies early, huh?
My Hims package comes in. I'm like, I'm about to make a name for myself up in here.
He popped a couple of gummies. His dick got hard. Like I don't give a fuck. I'll say what NWA stands for. I'll say it. Anyway, no, I do think that Tater Tots, the Cajun accent that he portrayed in Deadpool Wolverine, a lot of people hated it. The point, but actual people from Louisiana were like, no, that's accurate. That's exactly how people sound from where we're from, and he did a good job. I'm about to make a name for myself. Woo!
I did not like it at all. I was happy he was in the movie, but I did not. I thought.
I thought it was also. I loved his costume. I was like, yeah, it's a little corny, it's a little over the top, but fuck it.
It's not cancelable to use it with the W, guys. That's. I'm talking about the white man, the evil white man. When I say that,
I don't know.
You can say that.
I mean,
why do we always have to have this conversation?
I think you could say it because I'm a cracker myself. I'm a saltine.
why
I'm not offended, but it's just it's a word that can be caught really quickly and spun out of control. All right. It's like playing with fire.
I don't understand. Every time I say that, people are like, "Oh, I'm like, wait, I would never say the other one."
I swear on baby Jesus's feet. I've never even thought about using that word for a long time, just because it just. But I know what you mean. But I don't. It just doesn't pop in there anymore.
I feel like people are just like, yeah. I guess people don't use it, so it's like, whoa, that sounded real. Like
it was a very common terminology to use back 100% in the 90s. Like you heard it all the fucking time.
I was one in 6th grade. No Limit Records, dog. What's up? I had the chain and everything. It was fine.
I always wanted to be one, but I only got the FUBU pants, and then they didn't want to hang out with me after that. Like, what are you wearing? I'm like, FUBU.
Everybody's referencing Clerks too. Like, I'm taking it back. That was different.
I don't know. That's a totally different. That's a stretch. Like, holy shit, you got to be Plastic Man from DC to make that stretch. No, I remember I got a pair of FUBU pants because I was like, I thought they look. I mean, because they were popular, everybody had them. And I came to school with FUBU pants. I came to school with my FUBU pants on, my jeans, and they're like, "Where you get them at?" And I'm like, "I got them at Doll Hairs." And they're like, "Do you know what that shit means?" I'm like, "Yeah, this is FUBU."
Yeah.
FUBU. I don't know. I just thought it was a name. It's like for us, by us. It's like, yeah, for us middle schoolers, by us middle schoolers. They're like, no.
Yeah,
and I had no explanation about it. I'm like, well, I'll never wear these again. Go fuck yourself. How about that?
Dude, this is nice palate cleanser. This is fucking great.
That was a great. There was no need for palate cleansing.
I meant for me, because apparently that word upsets people.
Oh yeah. Hey Mike, what's that called? His pants are too low. What is that?
There's a website for Scary Movie 6. It's called Subservient Ghostface, and you can and this is not AI, by the way. Apparently, you can type in stuff, and Ghostface does them. All right, so like whatever you want to type in, and chat, you can get on this too. I tried it a little bit, and I did this one. This is what, like,
he's fucking breathing. He's moving. He's actually moving.
Pee on the couch. Told him to pee on the couch.
This is not AI.
It's not AI, apparently.
So there's a guy that just stands there waiting for you to tell him what to do.
No, it's not in real time. Corey Feldman. It's in real time. Or you could be like,
see,
okay.
that's how far the Wolfpack's gotten. Now they've got random actors hanging around a live stream 24/7, waiting for the man to tell them what to do. How far have we fallen as a society?
No, I can tell him to hit the bong on the counter.
Ask him to fart in the bong.
That's the first, dude. That's so funny because the first thing I did was ask him to fart.
Ask him to fart in the bong and then smoke it.
All right, I'll see if we'll do that.
It's so nasty.
Oh, he didn't fart.
Oh, he didn't.
See, there's
do
only
it.
so
Just say,
many.
ask him to fart in the. Ask him to poop on the carpet. Oh, he just farted. It's all right.
That's all. Anything with fart, he'll just do that fart. All right, chat. What do you got? What do you got? What should we do? I got make me a sandwich.
What the fuck is it? So it's not AI. It's obviously it's gotta be.
That's not a sandwich.
He's literally he's spreading someone's ass cheeks and eating it.
Dance for me. I make a wiener windmill.
Like that. He had some moves, but he gave up too early.
The Carlton dance. That's not the Carlton dance.
Fuck, this guy's retarded. Not true at all.
JT Custom says, type, I know what you did last summer. It's the hook. He did the hook thing.
Hey, type in Freddy Krueger.
Oh shit!
Shit!
All right, what about Jeepers Creepers?
Game if they have a manicure. Nope, they don't want that. They don't want that. Victor Salva will not be entering the chat tonight.
Type Barbarian. Barbarian. Because
gotta have that milk. That tit milk.
Oh, I did see this one. You could tell him to drink a beer.
Yeah, let's drink a beer and hang out.
He's got a 40.
A Colt 45.
Type becomes two. Oh, it says try something else. It won't do that one.
Irrelevant.
All right, some of you guys know what these are already. The Greasy Strangler. Take off the mask.
All right, how do you guys know a Greasy Strangler? Like, did you how many hours did you spend doing this? No, fuck you.
Do something with the ball. There's a ball over there. This doesn't work all that well.
Yeah, it sounds like Little Mac just won the fucking championship in Punch Out. What the fuck was that? Like, it's not working.
Type Obsession.
Oh, cool. They do Jason Voorhees.
So
yeah,
it was like he shit his pants.
It's unenthusiastic. I don't know if you're gonna get the part. I mean, I just don't think. I don't really feel it.
Type be gay.
Hey, all right.
What y'all think? Tucked in or tucked out? That's good.
Work it, girl.
That's
Run
good.
away.
John Wick.
Wieners.
Who are you, John Wick?
It's like Sydney Sweeney. I said no. Yeah, well, let me do Sydney Sweeney. Pick up the phone.
You spelled it wrong. Well, that's fine.
I know.
Do you like scary movies?
Yes. Hey, do Trump. Do Trump.
Oh, won't let me. It said no.
Do Joe Biden. Oh, they don't want to have any kind of politics in here. Okay.
Backrooms. People have been playing with this thing.
Hey man, just put in type in Ludacris. No. No. Eminem. Type in Eminem.
And won't let me do Eminem either. This thing sucks.
Do Britney Spears.
He's behind the couch.
Wait, no,
Nope,
maybe it's
nope.
no. Wait, now wait for him to settle. Now do it. What the fuck? That's not
Right,
cool.
so this thing. Type eat ass.
You already did it. Yeah, you already did it.
All right, so it's way more limited than I thought it was going to be.
I mean, it's pretty good. I don't. What the fuck is this? So it's hi, bitch. I can see you.
Got a middle finger there. So it's not as intuitive as I thought it might be.
So it's
You can
not
only say so many
AI. I
things.
guess it's just like a program with prompts that are already like pre-programmed.
Yeah, I think that they filmed they pre-filmed a bunch of stuff and then put in prompts for it, which they probably used AI to do. Let's be honest.
Well, that clearly looked like AI, but I could be wrong.
It's a cool marketing thing, though.
That could have taken someone's job, because of course someone would want to stand around 24/7 on a camera and do wild shit.
That's so true. Okay, so there's that. We watched Prime Time. Oh, they released the pictures of the skins for Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, I'm
rough.
not like, but you know, yeah,
there's
I mean, you know, listen, Jason's been,
bad.
listen, you know what? Jason loves Tractor Supply and he likes the popcorn, and he went there to get his outfit. It is what it is. You know, economy is rough right now. You got to take what you get.
Yeah, that's not
very,
great.
he looks small. Like, here's the thing, he looks small, but I guess it kind of fits with the Dead by Daylight aesthetic, because they don't all, I mean, like Michael Myers looks like shit, dude. If you pull up a picture of Michael Myers in Dead by Daylight, it looks like dog shit.
Yeah, this does too. Like, why does he have the chainsaw wrapped around his arm? That's fucking stupid. Like, I don't like that at all.
He has a chain wrapped around his arm because he's badass. And then that one is just
Joker
like,
Jason?
No, this is what happens when you fucking like try to do yard work in like 90-degree weather. You get fucking burn up.
This is not.
How do you feel about? Well, here's the. How do you feel about the? Is that the Savini one? Because that kind of feels like the Savini one.
This is called Depths of Despair, Jason. It looks like he's growing flowers.
Yeah, I think they're supposed to. I mean, they could be like flames or like maybe some type of algae from the bottom of the lake. I don't know. I'm not like. What do you guys think about the mask? Because a lot of people were focused in on the mask, not saying they weren't really. They didn't like it too much.
Yeah, no one's liked the mask since they brought it out, and this is pretty much the same mask. It's the same ass mask. That one, he's got long strandy hairs, but pretty much the same mask throughout. Yeah. That one's just more grody.
But you know, again, if you guys, those that play Dead by Daylight, you know the aesthetic, so it does fit inside of the Dead by Daylight universe. It wasn't going to be hyper, realistic or made to look like extremely well for the game engine.
Yeah, like I mean, we liked Sweet Revenge, but as far as aesthetically, with what the Thriniverse has done with Jason, none of them have looked good. Nothing they've done's looked good.
I mean, it does look like a Dollar General Jason, but again, it's what
it's. I'm not going to play it, so I don't give a shit. But
hold on, let me see. Hold on. Dead by Daylight was released in 2016, dude. You're talking about a 10-year-old fucking game using an engine that probably they can't update necessarily to like a maximum degree of fidelity. So you're gonna get what you get. I mean, until if it was Dead by Daylight 2 and they were building on a different engine, it might look more like finessed out. But
and again, the main one looks exactly like. To be fair, though, this one here, like this is exactly what they said, Jason. This is the dead-on representation that they said they wanted their Jason to look like, which is pretty fucking lackluster. You know what I mean? Like, forgetting the game stuff, he just looks terrible.
Yeah, this looks like a friend that didn't really want to go to the horror convention, but you had an extra ticket, and you're like, but you got to dress up, and they're like, I'll throw together something that I was using in my, when I was working in the yard. Then I got it is what it is.
Dollar Tree Jason for sure. We already talked about that. And what do you guys think about this, by the way? Daylight savings time being permanent. Third term. I'm kidding. Shut the fuck up, you son of a bitch.
Third term.
No, but that fucking that I am on board for. The fucking daylight savings time, dude. Why do we fucking?
Well, you know why they did it for farmers and shit, for their crops. Yeah. But yeah,
fuck those crops.
I think the daylight savings time, like, it should have been removed a long fucking time ago. Fuck that shit. I hate. Yeah, it's like, oh, I gained an hour, but I get done on work, or whatever. I was like, fuck that. Like, just keep it one goddamn time. All right, Father Time will approve.
Yeah, dude, like I cannot stand winter. Like, I think it's literally the cause of fucking seasonal depression.
See, I have the opposite. It's for me, it's summer. I hate summer because the sun takes too long to fucking set. I like.
So you like it the other way around. I can't stand that shit, dude. It makes me miserable. So I'm actually psyched about that.
I thrive in darkness like Bane.
Dude, France. If you're in France, they have banned Zins and other nicotine pouches, with violators facing 5 years and a shocking fine. 5 years in prison for having Zins. Fucking nuts,
we will give you a very nasty ass dead birds, escargot. You know, you smoke, you eat those like dead aborted fetuses. You eat those, right, with hot sauce, but you don't dare smoke. By the way, it's weird that France would ban it, where France, like the French, where they would smoke their cigarettes and like look all like sensual with it. They were the first ones to ban it. That's weird.
Yeah.
Like, how about just let people fucking smoke what they want to smoke, drink what they want to drink? I mean, obviously you can't fucking do like certain types of drugs and shit. I understand, but banning every type of nicotine is stupid. So I guess everyone's gonna go crazy in France.
Wild fucking shit, dude. And all right, we gotta talk aliens, because the alien shit's going crazy. This one looks crazy. By the way, someone debunked this and said that it was a fucking floating stormtrooper.
Yeah, it's not real. That's fake as fuck.
Because that looks like an actual fucking alien floating around with like a really long dead arm.
It looks like a drunk alien that just drank absinthe or something for the first time, and then they just floated away.
That dude needs some.
That's how I feel when I drank
meds.
too much goddamn Fireball whiskey. That's exactly what I look like.
But have you? So they put out all this shit today. By the way, the White House did, saying like disclosures coming and all this crazy shit like that, and like made it seem like it was going to be this big ass thing, and then they did a U-turn, and they were actually just talking about illegal aliens. So like they really like actually toyed with the UFO community, and people are fucking pissed. They're like, It's not a fucking joke, man. Like this should be a legit thing. We're talking about the possibility of aliens, and you're making it a fucking joke.
Well,
so
for
now
what I understand,
the UAP community is turned.
Well, for what I understand, I don't remember the congressman, his name, but they're like the alphabet community, meaning like the CIA, FBI, NSA, all those government secret organizations are making it extremely difficult to get any type of actual video or photos released, because they've held on to it for like 80 plus years, and it gives them a one-up. I don't like, and I talked about this before. What fucking power do you get from that? Like, I know you don't. But what do you get unless you're using it? If you're reverse engineering the technology, and you're somehow using that to profit yourself. I don't know. I don't get it. But yeah, so there's many a roadblock that have been thrown up by these organizations, which they're all fucking corrupt, by the way. I 100% ATF, CIA, FBI, NSA. Fuck those motherfuckers, dude. They've done nothing but hurt America for a long goddamn time. I know they're useful in certain situations, but they haven't been useful in the way that they were designed to be useful in a long goddamn time. Trump should throw his fucking dick hammer down and be like, no. I'm going to make it my goddamn mission to publicly make sure everyone that denies my fucking request is named. So that you don't have like,
he's a part of it though. Like he's a part. He's promising to release all this shit, and then he's like, "I'm talking about illegal aliens."
But you know what?
Like,
here's the thing, though. It's not the president isn't a king. He can't just decree something and it gets done. I mean, there's a process to it.
Yeah, but the shit that they released today, that was all him. I mean, he wanted them to.
Yeah, some of it
comes straight from his.
I think people get the wrong idea about what the president can do. Like, yeah, you're the president of the United States. That's crazy. That's a lot of power. But it doesn't mean immediately that you're just going to be able to be like, turn that fucker over and let's see it. They'll be like, go fuck yourself. And you know why? There was in that documentary Disclosure, not the Steven Spielberg movie that's coming out. Disclosure Day or whatever the fuck it's called on Amazon. You can rent it. They were talking about that these organizations, FBI, the CIA, all these secret, they look at it like this: presidents come and go. Even if they're there for 4 years or 8 years, they're not going to divulge all this highly classified information to a basically rotating door of a leader. Why would they?
Yeah, but he also doesn't have to lie and act like he's going to release it when he doesn't have the power.
He does what every other fucking politicians do. That like they can't. I mean, they'll say, "Hey, I said I would do this, but I can't promise. I can't." Like if you're shackled, you're shackled. Like what?
He also promised a little thing called the Epstein list, and we've seen how that went. But speaking of a positive alien story, this trailer for Disclosure Day just came out, and Steven Spielberg's talking about it. And in this trailer, he literally goes at the end of it. Watch, he goes, and it is real. Like he's like it's real. And I've maintained, dude, since they started talking about Disclosure Day. I know people are gonna whatever, but Tom DeLonge told the story a long time ago that one of the reasons that he started To the Stars, the alien company that he did, when they released a bunch of legit shit.
Yeah.
He said that the government came to him and were like, hey, we can't release everything all at once because society wouldn't be able to handle it. So we're looking for people to help us slowly release true details to the public. And I've maintained since this came out, Spielberg's in with the government stuff. He has been. I would not be surprised at all if the government went to Spielberg at some point and gave him the same deal and were like, hey, make a fictional movie to kind of get people used to the idea. And I think this movie might have some true tidbits about what's really going on.
I think they've been doing that for years. I think if you look at stuff like Independence Day, you look at stuff like Space Odyssey 2001, you look at stuff like, well, I mean, really any Interstellar, like this shit has been known for a long time, and high prolific directors have definitely been tapped to be like, hey, make something. Men in Black, there's been a multitude of different avenues that I think the government has worked alongside Hollywood to kind of like brunt the reveal, so that people are like, oh yeah, I knew that shit was going on. Hey, what's gas like right now? You know, because I like right now for me, if tomorrow they released fucking video of a goddamn alien walking around on bug legs, ordering a goddamn cannoli somewhere in New York, I'd be like, that's crazy. Anyway, gas like, going down anytime soon.
Yeah, but no, if you're paying attention, I think that this movie could possibly, and maybe it's a tinfoil hat thing, I don't know, but I think this movie could possibly have some real truth in it. Anyway, here's the new trailer.
I can see you. I am much more inclined now than I was when I made Close Encounters to really believe that we're not the only intelligent civilization in the universe.
It took you that long to realize that? Holy shit.
What did you steal?
Secrets. People have a right to know the truth.
This is a story about us. All of us.
Good morning, Kansas City.
Up against the most extraordinary event in human history.
Still hot.
Yeah, 100%.
What's happening to me? I'm frightened. I'm frightened out of my wits.
You don't need to be. You have someone else.
Daniel Keller.
Who is this?
Do not go back to the house. They found you. I don't know who you are, but they're gonna kill you.
Hey, look, it's Wyatt Russell.
The human race cannot accept what we know. We need to stop it any way we can.
What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing?
This 79-year cover-up of the truth has to end.
We're interrupting our coverage.
How will disclosure change us? I believe for the better. It will remind us of our capacity for empathy, and that there is something bigger out there than just ourselves. The only way to know your purpose is to go back to where it all began.
I know you.
Creepy baby hands.
I know you do.
We're abducted together on the same ship.
What happened to us?
I used to say to myself, wouldn't it be wonderful if all of this turned out to be true? I'm now thinking, wouldn't it be wonderful for people to know they're coming? All of this is true.
Shout.
The deers are fucking alien.
Disclosure.
I mean, the deers aren't fucking aliens. The deers
Here's the
are
thing.
the fucking
I
aliens.
think that this movie is probably closer to the truth than a lot of other films that have talked about it, or at least on a bigger platform. If you remember a movie with Charlie Sheen back in the day, well, it wasn't called The Arrival. where you basically had aliens that had lived among you for a long time, and they disguised themselves as humans, and they worked, you didn't know. And then if anything popped up or cropped up where they had to put that shit in, that information down, they would do it. I think that that's probably closer to the truth, and unless they come out and flat out say it. They've been here for a while. They've been working hand in hand in a lot of agencies for a minute. If you guys don't know,
sure.
There's I think it's called the Anunnaki. There's a whole thing about the Anunnaki. I think I'm saying that right. Those are the aliens from planet X, I think, that were sent over, or they weren't sent, but they did come to Earth, and they helped humanity mine gold. And they actually didn't just help humanity mine gold for their planet. They designed us. Humans are a design of these aliens. We weren't just we didn't evolve in the way that we think. Like, aliens actually did that shit. Anyway, I don't know. I could literally go off on a tangent about the whole fucking like crazy ass conspiracy theories that float around my brain 24/7, but that movie looks good. I think that you'd be a fool to believe that a lot of some of these high profile filmmakers like Spielberg, like Nolan, like Kubrick back in the day before he passed away, weren't at least tapped by some agency in the government at some point to be like, oh, this shit's real.
Yeah, at least give him like a tidbit, like a tiny thing.
Yeah.
And you go up to a filmmaker like Steven Spielberg and you say, all right, I'm going to give you just like 1% of the truth. Make a movie out of it, And there, I mean, I know it sounds crazy, but I genuinely believe, and he says, I don't know anything more than anybody else, but of course he has to say that. But I genuinely believe like there's whatever they do know, I believe that there's a tidbit of truth in some of this stuff. And like I would be watching that movie like really close up, like, are the deer fucking aliens? Are they deer or is it a moose? What was that? What was that?
That was CGI. It looked like a goddamn buck 10. That motherfucker looked good on my wall if I could have shot it. No, yeah, it looked like a buck. But here's the thing. If it is real and that shit were like to come out next week, that they've been living among you, or that they've been, your next door neighbor, they're your fucking Starbucks like barista, or they're a fucking deer that you saw, whatever. Would humanity react negatively towards it? Probably not. I'd say that humanity as a whole would be like, I mean, it is what it is. I mean,
I think these days, dudes, we can't agree on anything. We can't agree on anything. So like whenever it does come out, I think the biggest problem is going to be, it's going to be politicized. It's going to be a right thing or a left thing. Like,
they're going to point fingers at who didn't release it early, who knew about it first.
Well, we're gonna have aliens standing in front of us, and all people are going to be able to talk about is like woke or fucking whatever, like all this boring shit, and we're literally going to miss the fucking plot. That's what's going to happen. Here's
the thing. Who was it? I can't remember his name. Stephen Hawking. He said, and I kind of agree with this in some way. He was like, yeah, I think, and I don't remember the exact quote or the exact circumstance of the question when he was asked this, but they asked him if he thought there was intelligent life out there, and he said yes, but he said, I don't think we should be sending out messages in the dark, because the last thing you want to have is an interstellar species come and visit you. Because if they've been able to, if they've been able to traverse the galaxies or the cosmos, you will have no fucking chance. Zero chance. Now, do I also believe that there are species of aliens that would be for the good? Yeah, I do. And maybe that's what contacted us first. I mean, there's
pray to God they are.
There's ancient paintings from the Renaissance era that you can look at, and it literally looks like a fucking space battle is happening in the fucking sky. And these guys are painting this shit in the Renaissance era, and they look like modern UFOs through an artist's eyes. And some people have thought that maybe this was a battleground for a long, because you got fucking people that are like back in the day in the Middle Ages that wouldn't know shit. They wouldn't know anything like what a flying saucer was, let alone any kind of like technology above their pay grade. They would be like, what? That's magic. And they would see these because it would be like, I'm getting like Starfighter, but it's like, what if alien species that have been protecting us from like the ones that want to rape the planet and enslave you? I don't fucking know. I mean, I'll write a movie and maybe then I'll get some fucking goddamn government checks from it. But I don't know, man. I think that this movie, I think something big's going to happen this summer, dude. I think something big's going to be revealed. I think something big's going to come out. Supposedly there's a video. I don't know if this is true, but there's a video that the Air Force has or the Navy has or something like that. People have talked about it where
you can see them in the cockpit.
You can see them in the cockpit. They took a video of a UFO or UAP, whatever gay shit they want to call it now, and then they zoom in and you can see something or some creature in the cockpit looking at them.
Something on the wing.
Probably binoculars, or that motherfucker was drunk driving. They're like, oh shit, they caught me in 4K. But
they had me running for a minute. I thought that maybe they were going to release something today. All my faith went out the window. When they made a big fucking joke of it, I was like, you're not releasing shit.
Dude, I think
just
people
another
still,
fucking
I still
whatever.
I think that people are still scared and they don't have any type of what's the fucking, if you run to church and you call sanctuary, they don't have any sanctuary to come forward.
Yeah,
they are still under threat. If they come forward with a video or with photos or with their stories, that they could potentially be disappeared. Their family could be in financial ruin. I mean, and that's the thing too, by the way, a lot of these people have said, oh, it's because they'll kill me. No. They won't kill you. They'll just make your life unlivable. They will they will freeze your bank accounts. They will erase your social security. They'll take away your family's bank accounts. They will fucking make your life unlivable if you come forward with information. That's how they threaten you. They don't need to kill you. They just make you like a ghost.
But in a sense, I mean, if they could do that, then basically that means that you can't believe anybody who's pretending to disclose things. That means that like Bob Lazar is full of shit. I mean, that's what that means. If you believe that,
Bob Lazar, he did get targeted. Like he talked about.
I mean, he's still talking. He's saying whatever he wants.
Well, because he lost it all anyway. But he already talked about that they did that. They erased him ever working. Like there's a million things he's talked about of how they threatened.
Yeah, they'll take away their clearance or whatever. I believe that.
They
like,
didn't just take away his clearance. They literally acted like he never existed there at all. They make you look like a crazy person. They take away your credibility.
Some of the guys in that doc that we watched, the Disclosure Day docs, they came out afterwards, said that guy, everything he said, like he doesn't work for us and all that shit like that. So no, I believe that like full-heartedly. I just think that like, yeah, I don't know, dude. It's just it's a shit situation.
But here's another.
They made it worse by acting like they were going to release some shit and not doing anything.
Well, here's another rung on the ladder of conspiracy. Is this just setting up Project Bluebeam? They tried it with the hantavirus, and that shit, everybody was like, nah, we're good. We already went through COVID, and the world didn't collectively react in some weird way where we all had to shut down again. Like it was almost like they were testing it. Do you guys want another virus? They're like, nah.
I'm solid. I'm good.
I see that shit. I watched that shit on Netflix. I don't want to watch it again.
I want to keep March Madness.
So now Project Bluebeam could come in, which if you guys don't know what Project Bluebeam is it's basically the governments of the world faking an alien invasion using AI and other advanced technologies to make it seem like aliens are invading, and then will force you into lockdown. They will force you to basically submit to government authority completely and utterly to save yourself and family. Is the governments of the world capable of doing that? Fuck yeah, they are. And if you think that the American government is above that, you're fucking insanely naive.
No, yeah, I believe that fully. Prove says that there's a theory the new film's going to show us an actual alien. I would believe that if everything else in the trailer didn't look so goddamn CGI. Now, that's one thing I'll say. Like, just from a movie standpoint, I'm very excited about. I'm excited about Disclosure Day.
You need to quit drinking. Wait. It's crazy. We're talking about aliens and you're drunk.
I have a sinus infection, slut. But no, I want the movie to be great, but I will say this about the trailers. You're Steven fucking Spielberg. You've got all the money in the world. Why the fuck are you walking a goddamn CGI deer in this living room right now? Get a fucking regular goddamn deer and make that shit look like ass.
Get an actual skinwalker off Skinwalker Ranch and make them come in and do a fucking show.
I'm not saying the aliens, but you got a goddamn CGI bird in here. All right. Like fucking, have you ever seen The Edge with Alec Baldwin? and Sir Anthony Hopkins, they used a real fucking bear. All right, we can get a deer. We can get a deer to walk into a living room. Come on,
I gotta get a piss.
Am I right?
And I'll be right back.
All right, have your piss, and I've got a Resident Evil thing to show you that'll definitely tickle your nickel. I don't know what I was going with there, but yeah, like why the fuck does it? Like I want to be excited about the movie, I do, but does the goddamn deer have to be CGI? Give a fucking deer a trank and just walk him in the fucking living room, right? Like we used to do it when America was America back in the 90s. I'm half kidding, but like honest to God, the CG is just crazy, man. You're right, Blu-ray. They just don't make movies like they used to. Dude, I watched fucking Clear and Present Danger the other day. Clear and Present Danger. This is a movie that like it's a great fucking movie. I love it. It's awesome. I don't dance, Mr. President. Like it's fucking awesome. But like the action scenes in Clear and Present Danger, you see the guns firing and it's like a third person point of view or whatever. And I'm like, fuck, that shit looks good. Those movies weren't even known for their action sequences. And yet like just someone firing a gun, it's like, oh my God, that looks so much better than like anything we get now. Like action movies, space movies, whatever. CG has just gotten just absolutely ridiculous, man. The movie Breakdown with Kurt Russell. Watch the end of that movie, dude. Watch what they do with this fucking semi-truck hanging off a bridge and how real that shit looks. They made a set of a fucking, and it looks 10 times better than anything that comes out nowadays. Like 90s movies are insanely better than what we get today, just based on CGI alone. I mean, from gunfire to fucking everything. It's actually embarrassing how low movies. Reindeer Games is a fucking dope movie, by the way. I love that movie, actually. I don't care. It's not perfect, but it's great. I didn't think the stunts looked mostly practical. I mean, like the car chases and shit did. Yeah, for sure. But like the alien, obviously it's going to look CGI. It'd be cool if they showed us a real alien. But like, yeah, like I don't get it. And everybody wants to talk about AI. Like, oh my God, AI is going to ruin everything. And in some ways, yeah, it's really scary. And certain things about it are really scary. But like, we've been sitting here letting ourselves get butt fucked by CGI for years, and no one has a problem with it. I mean, we've literally let CGI make movies dog shit, and nobody speaks a fucking peep about that. I would just like one petition I can sign where it's like, hey, let's make movies real again. You know, what about that? What if we like, what about the stunt actors and the SFX artists that lost jobs to fucking computer people? You know, that happened too. Nobody cared because it wasn't popular. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, that's a fucking legit thing in my opinion. We just didn't care. It wasn't a cool thing to say. It wasn't a cool thing to come out against fucking CGI and shit like that, and stunt actors losing their jobs and special effects guys and makeup guys. Like this has been going on for a long time in Hollywood. AI is not new. Toasted cheddar chalupa. You know what I mean? Dude, this is great. By the way, Spider-Man Noir. That's out. That's out, I think. And like no one's talking about it, which is crazy too. There's a Nick Cage fucking Spider-Man show, and you wouldn't even know it's fucking out. It's wild. It's crazy to me. Yeah, Jurassic Park, dude. Oh my God. And they use CGI on that and it looks 10 times better. T2. Like they even when they did CG in the 90s, it looked 10 times better than the bullshit you get now. You know, it's fucking nuts, man. It's upsetting. Hi. Oh, are you gonna be? Oh, would it not let you add yourself? Is that what you're doing?
I was gonna say, I'll do the rest of the show. It's fine. Hey, what do you think would happen to society in general if tomorrow it were revealed that aliens are not only real, not only have they visited us like multiple times in the past and even recently, but they live amongst us, they work amongst us, they've been in contact with multiple government agencies throughout the world for many a year? Do you think society crumbles and it's chaos, or do you think that people are, I mean, they're pissed at their own governments for lying, but they're like, it is what it is?
I think that we hate each other so much already, and everybody's either a libtard piece of shit or a Nazi bastard that they could really do anything they fucking want, man. We hate each other too much. I mean, like, honestly, if someone was going to butt fuck us, they could come down here and butt fuck us right now.
True.
We can't get together for anything.
I think we can handle it. I think humanity as a whole could handle it. I think we'd be extremely upset about being lied to, but it's like, it's par for the course, especially with government.
We know we're being lied to.
Yeah, I mean, we've been lied to. I like, here's the thing. I don't even want to talk about this too much, but I also don't want to, like, I think I think a drug for cancer, and I know this is like extreme, but I think a drug for cancer would be hidden from you 1000%. Like a drug for cancer that could cure all types and all stages of cancer, like after one try, like after one pill or one shot, would immediately be gobbled up by a government agency and kept from the public, because keeping you sick makes them rich, right? Because the world is run by greed and they don't want to let go of that. So yeah, I think that we're not dumb enough to believe that the government's going to tell the truth about shit. Someone will try to fuck an alien. I mean, for show. Stick that ET finger in your ass, it would stink, because Mike doesn't wipe. 100%. Thomas says, Jay, everyone knows about the drug. The rich bitches get it and we get billed. Man, that's for show. That's what's really sad, dude, isn't it? Like, because I think that's actually happened. I mean, you look at all these old fucks that are like rich and powerful and shit like that, and they like, oh, they got cancer, but then suddenly they get a little bit better, you know? Yeah, I think you're right. Like, I was just thinking about like a regular schmo, like in their garage, you know, I'm drinking a couple of beers with their buddies, and they're really super fucking smart. My boy, wicked smart. He's really smart, and he comes up with a drug, and this drug will literally cure all forms of cancer at any stage, right? What do you think is going to happen to that guy? Either he's going to be bought out, he's going to be suicided, or disappeared if he doesn't go along with the program. Yeah, dude. I hope some motherfucking aliens come down here and they're just like, nah, your governments are pieces of shit. This is what they've lied to you about. That's what I hope. I know they won't, but maybe they will. I don't know. Because here's the thing, at the end of the day, do you know, like, and people are like, there's no way that a government could be that cruel. Absolutely it could, because it would, you're talking about $1 billion organization with the pharmaceutical companies and the cancer research centers and the radiation shit. It would, those motherfuckers would be gone, right? They would be out of business. It would be a multi-hundreds of billions of dollars gone overnight if they had a drug like that and they hid it from you, and then they told the world, hey, this is available free of charge. It would kill that shit. So the government would never give us that. But anyway,
look what I got. They're little glass beer bottles.
You look like a garage bitch.
They're so cute. I do hate the fact that this is owned by the Kelsey brothers,
but by the way,
it is good beer.
I would say that normal folk would be okay with aliens. I would say normal folks would be okay with aliens. What you'd have to worry about is the religious institutions, the hardcore religious institutions, because those would be the ones that if they don't get on your side, then you have some issues, because already I see people calling them demons. They're not fucking aliens. They're not intergalactic visitors from another planet. They're actual demons that are described in the book fucking Job or whatever the fuck they say. I'm like, come on, guys. Like, you can't be this dense.
No, the religious thing would be fucking.
That's the problem. It'd be, and I'm not just talking about Christians. I'm talking about Muslims. I'm talking about Hindus, or maybe the Hindus don't really give a shit. I don't know. But it would.
We all know everyone has rational explanations when it comes.
But the Muslims and the Christians are like, they make up how many billions of people that believe in their religion? That's a fuck ton of people. There's only 8 billion people. I think the Muslims would make up like 2 or 3 billion people, and the Christians are huge too. If you get these fucking institutions of religion that just say they're demons and they should be shot and killed, and anybody believing them to be other than demons should be murdered as well, like, you got a problem.
Yeah, and then
you got some Westboro Baptist Church burning signs in the cemetery. If you're gay, you're going to hell situations.
And then they could come down and be like nice as fuck. They could be like, hey, we just want to have a beer with you guys. We're cool aliens.
What if they were just like,
yeah, well, what's your opinions on Palestine? And they're like, you know what, we're gonna go.
What if they weren't even that smart? They were kind of smart, but they were smart enough to like travel through space, but they were like Tucker and Dale. They're like, yeah, man, I just like hanging out, you know. They're like, what's the secret of love? Like, man, I don't know. I wish I knew. You know, they're like, we do have people on the Cracker Barrel porch that you just talk to.
We have one more thing to watch before we get to your all's portion of the show, which is our favorite, the super chats. But Zach Kreger put out a little video about Resident Evil. Let's see what he has to say.
It looks like he's doing a Coors Light commercial.
Resident Evil is kind of the flagship for survival horror. It's not action. What I love about survival horror games and Resident Evil mostly is it's this overwhelming feeling of dread, where it's like, I have to go down this long, dark passageway. I have 2 shotgun shells. I know there's a lot there waiting for me, and it's.
Well, wait. Well, never mind.
No.
all,
I miss mine. It was fine.
but I have to go. So I had this idea for a story in the world of Resident Evil, but it's kind of like me. Like if I was dropped into a Resident Evil game, I'm terrible at guns. I wouldn't know how any of them work. I would miss 99%.
Yeah, I can look at you.
God damn it.
I love the games. I played the games, I don't know how many thousands of hours, but too many. This is an opportunity for me.
Oh, that's cool. It was like a first person
in spirit and in tone, and build a story that just puts you in that scenario again and again and again with increasing stakes.
I don't know. I know people want the characters from the games, dude, but I really like where his head's at with this.
Here's my thing. I think the movie looks good, and I talked about this on the Patreon video as well when we actually did the trailer reaction. I think that it looks good. If it was any other zombie flick or zombie movie, I'd be like, that looks fucking awesome. The fact that you got to slap Resident Evil on top of it, I just don't like. I'm expecting a certain type of product from Resident Evil, and I'm not getting that. Zach Kreger he's extremely talented director, 100%. I'm not taking nothing from him, and that does look like a good movie. I don't know. I just want fucking. I like, dude. Every time I ask myself this, why is it so hard to take the first game's story and adapt that to screen with the stars, the Spencer Mansion, doing that shit? You know, Chris Redfield, Jill Valentine, the betrayal by Wesker, the laboratories underneath the mansion, and fucking around with that and doing an actual story from the game instead of trying to make your own original thing. I get that you want to make it original, but it's like, just call it a different zombie movie. Like Snyder did it with his fucking zombie movie in Vegas, and it was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I think it is going to be interesting. Like what I do think is cool that they're doing with the games, and they've said this before, is so obviously it's supposed to be taking place at the same time as the events of the Resident Evil 2 game. But what's cool about that is they're going to incorporate certain things about the game that you wouldn't have in another zombie movie, which is like not having ammo, finding guns, finding like some version of health, I guess. I don't know if they're going to do like, they're probably not going to do fucking like
probably the green herbs, and when you mix the green herbs and the red,
yeah,
whatever,
like
the blue.
So I think that could be really cool for the gamers or whatever. But I'll tell you this, dude, I think his career right now is going to go one of two ways after this movie, because right now his name means everything. Weapons was great, Barbarian was great, and he's just like nailing everything.
He's the hot ticket. He's the hot ticket.
But the idea of this has pissed people off so much that if the movie comes out, I mean, I think this is really important for his career, because if this movie comes out and it's not fucking great, then I think that noise is going to get way louder.
I would say yes.
I think it's going to be great, but I
would say yes, but Paul Anderson didn't fall off. Not necessarily. I mean, he was fine. He made like 18 of those motherfuckers.
But yeah, but nobody was mad at him for it because nobody else was doing the games.
No,
now,
he got
now
hate.
Everybody's
got
had all the
for
other.
it.
But not to this level. I mean, because everybody's really wanting those characters at this point.
Well, here's the thing:
8 Resident Evil movies, and then the other stuff that they've done, like there wasn't this much of a back.
Somebody
outlash.
said during the Patreon stream, I don't remember who dared disagree with me during the Patreon stream. Did you ever fucking do that again? No, I'm kidding. But they're like, come on, let's be realistic. There's not been really any good adaptation of Resident Evil yet, and this looks like the best one. There is some truth to that. There is some truth to what he was saying. You right a little bit, but also I feel like I hate begging for scraps of a good story involving the Resident Evil universe when I know it's already available to make a good story with the presented material from the games. Romero was going to do it. He was the master of zombies right before they pulled funding from him. He was going to do it. I would rather Kreger take a chance and shoot a shot with trying to actually adapt the game with the Spencer Mansion and doing the stars thing, doing his version of it, versus like, oh, this is a cool zombie film that takes place inside the Resident Evil universe, but on the other side of town during the events. You know what it feels like? Here's what it feels like. It feels like a cop-out in a way. It feels like I'm too nervous. I'm too scared to actually take the property on correctly, because I might fuck that up and get hate for it. So what I'm going to do is I'll play around in the sandbox of the universe and call it Resident Evil, but it really doesn't have anything to do with the games.
No, I mean, I think that's on this. I think that's on the studio. Like, I generally, I think that, like, I agree with you that, like, they should have just let him make a movie that had nothing to do with Resident Evil and
Okay, call it a zombie movie. Yeah, it's fine.
Right. But also, I also think that if you're going to get him to direct a movie, you're not going to want him to direct someone else's movie, because the whole pool of him is a surprise, a movie where you don't see what's coming. That's what Barbarians and Weapons were. They were completely original, and they were surprises. So if you're going to get him to do your movie, I don't think you give him somebody else's script and say, "Hey, go do this." I think you let him surprise you. You know.
I love Krager. I think Krager is a very talented director. I almost said talentless. He's not. He's a talented director, and I think he knows story. And I know, he knows suspense. He knows how to tell. He knows how to weave a horror story to pull you in. He knows atmosphere. It's obvious, and I think he's going to thrive inside the zombie universe. But it's like, dude, get some balls. Go ahead, take the adaptation, do it, take it head on. I would have taken. You know who I would have? I know he would have said no. I know he would have said no, because he's already been tapped to do everything under the sun. It's the dude that did Alien Romulus.
Fede Alvarez.
Alvarez. I think Fede Alvarez would have had the fucking balls, though, to be like, I'm going to adapt the game correctly, and I'm going to do it my way, but I'm going to adapt the game.
I think what they should do is they should, and why not? Because if this doesn't have anything to do with the direct game, why not? I mean, clearly there's an audience for it. They should get another director who's not. Yeah. They should get another director who's not known for just pure originality. Someone who could just make a great film, and let them do something that's more specific to the games, and have that adjacent to him, just like you do with like the DC universes and stuff like that. And then people wouldn't be so mad about it, because they would have what they asked for, and then you'd also have this original take, which would be far more interesting at that point.
Yeah, and I want to make sure that people understand that I'm not saying that don't have originality in your own telling of the story, right? Obviously you can do that, but just don't be a fucking schmuck like Paul Anderson was with the first movie. You know what I mean? Like he gave a wink and a nod. He tried. We had the mansion in there. Remember that girl, that scene with Mila Jovovich was half naked and she was in the shower, and then they burst it. That was the mansion. And then they went to the hive. You fucked her. Fuck you. You know what you were doing. You didn't want to, because he specifically came out and said he didn't want to make the fucking game or the movie like the game, because he's like, I played the game. I played the game so many hours. I forgot how many hours I played it, but then so did everyone else. And I want to make it a surprise. No, go fuck yourself.
I get that. I actually like that. I'd rather,
because I'd rather you. Hey, the writers.
I think it's going to be a better movie than it would be.
But the writers of the game and the people that created that game already did the fucking footwork for you. The game's story is solid. You don't need to change it that fucking much. Stop being an egomaniac and just fucking make the goddamn adaptation. Now, I'm not saying that Zach Krager is an egomaniac. He's like, I want to do it my way. But I'm just like, God damn, dude, please just give us a real fucking adaptation for once. Like, it's not like Ramiro again. The father,
Ramiro's script was fucking, dude. That wasn't a direct.
All right, you gotta realize
that script was fucking out there.
That was a draft. That was a draft. He didn't get a chance to really fine tune it because the funding was taken away. But I'm saying, like, I think that Ramiro would have lost. I look at shit like Day of the Dead, which is, by the way, my favorite of the Ramiro original trilogy. I know a lot of people love Dawn of the Dead. Day of the Dead is my favorite. The military takeover, the way that they handled that whole situation. I look at that movie as the blueprint for what he could have done, and maybe he would have done with his take on Resident Evil. But he would have had the balls to adapt the storyline and then he would have put his own spin on it for sure. But it wouldn't have. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Zach Krager, this movie, I'm going to go see it. I want to see it. It looks great. It looks, it's a Resident Evil film. I hope it's great. I'm tired of this dicking around, dude. Like, holy shit, let me put it in and fucking nut.
Well, the chat has a good point too. They're saying that the reason they're doing this is because they have to produce a film to keep the rights. So they're putting Resident Evil on it just to keep the rights, which is a thing that happens.
But you're not selling. But that just seems so cheap. Hellraiser did the same thing. Remember when they made that shitty ass fucking movie? Revelations?
No, 100%. But to be fair, it is the better of those two evils. Like, if they wanted to just keep the rights, they could release a straight to DVD dog shit film, right? And instead, at least, even if it is a rights grab,
they did. Welcome to Raccoon City.
Well, yeah, they did. Yeah, but and they could do another one of those. But instead, at least they're trying to do something different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I gotta get both sides of it.
I'm gonna see it. And I'm, Kreger is he's a good director. I just
But I do think his career hinges on this moment.
But here's the thing: if you took Resident Evil off of it, it would just look like a cool zombie film.
Sure, no, yeah, I get that, yeah, 100%, and it would take away all this discourse. But I will say this, dude: if this movie's not great, we might be looking at a kind of a M. Night Shyamalan kind of situation where you had this really hot director who started pissing people off. I think it will be great.
I don't think, but it is. Here's the thing: even if the movie performs bad, I don't think it would destroy his career. I really don't.
I'm not saying destroy it. I'm just saying it would set it on a different path. Because right now he's the golden goose. One movie that's lackluster and people are going to start.
But is he more of a golden goose? I think Eddie Alvarez is more of the golden goose right now of Hollywood.
I mean, there's nobody hotter than Craig Zegers. There's no one hotter than Craig Zegers.
That Hansel's so hot.
That Hansel's so hot right now. All right, let's get to you guys in the chit chat over on Stream Elementos. Appreciate you guys so very much, and we're starting it with Percy. Can Return of the Jedi Luke Skywalker defeat Mustafar Anakin Skywalker? Jay, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Absolutely. Luke Skywalker dominates that fight because Mustafar Anakin Skywalker was consumed by rage at that point. Obi-Wan Kenobi whooped that ass, if we forget, in a one of the coolest lightsaber duels of all time. But Luke Skywalker is truly a Jedi master at the time of Jedi. So I think he would, and not to mention the fact that he brought Darth Vader back from the brink by himself at the end of the Return of the Jedi. I think he would whoop that ass.
Which movie is better, Tombstone or Unforgiven? I'm a Tombstone guy, but damn, that's a good question.
You bury Ned right, or I'll come back and kill every one of you sons of bitches. It'd be Tombstone, but I love Unforgiven. That, by the way, that line was from Unforgiven. That's arguably, I know people are going to disagree with it. That might be Clint Eastwood's best performance in a Western.
I don't disagree with that. That's arguable, but I don't disagree with it. What's one thing they should do with Friday the 13th for me? I want to see a sequel to the reboot where at the end Jason wins and walks away. I love that, Percy, because I think Jason needs that. I think we forget that about these killers. Michael, Jason, I said at the same time, everybody always asks, well, who could defeat who? I'm like, these guys get their ass kicked by babysitters and campers all the time. I think we need a movie where one of these killers just fucks everyone up and lets you scared for the next movie, for your next characters, because they may not survive.
Well, they kind of did that with the 2009 remake.
At the very, very end. Yeah, that's we need a sequel to that.
That would be the starting point for me. I think they already did that. They gave us Friday the 13th 2009, which I loved. I thought they did a great job with that movie. And that, if I were to do it wouldn't be a reboot. I would do a sequel to that movie.
I would love to see a sequel to that
because I think that movie is so underrated. It's so underrated. It's incredible how little people mention that movie.
Yeah, I agree. I would love to see a sequel to that, and it's fucking right there for you. Mr. Meat says Jay, Masters of the Universe new movie is on the high seas already. Oh my god, are you serious?
It's not. Mr. Meat. Mr. Meat,
sounds like a virus you're about to
listen to me, Mr. Meat. I am a frequent flyer of the high seas myself. All right, I have docked at many a port around Tijuana, and the port you're talking about for He-Man is inaccessible. You can't watch it. The thumbnail is up right on the high seas. That is the horizon.
This motherfucker already clicked it.
The horizon is there, but it offers you no nourishment. There is no water on the end of this rainbow.
Anonymous says, and why haven't you guys reviewed Bully 2001 with Nick Stahl and Brad Renfro? It's like a horror movie. You've seen that. You've talked about that.
That movie is fucking nasty, dude. That movie makes me feel like Hellraiser makes you feel icky. That movie takes it to another level. I would do it. I mean, have you never seen that movie?
I don't think so. No.
God damn, dude. That movie is nasty. Like it makes you feel weird.
It said Brad Renfro stole a yacht during filming and had to be bailed out of jail. Brad was also cast as Will in Freddy vs. Jason, but showed up wasted, so they recasted him. So sad. I did not know that.
Yeah, Bully in 2001 is a weird fucking. It's so depressing, dude. It's so like grody. It just feels like you stepped on a fucking used condom outside, and then you didn't realize it later, and you didn't realize it until later on when you're sitting at home. You're like, oh,
that's the worst.
Shit. Yeah.
Our buddy Samson says, "Hey dudes, how do you do? I bought the digital versions of The Assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford and Killing Them Softly. Dudes, you need to add these posters to the vote." Jay Scream 7. Oh, well, answering your first question first, those are both great Brad Pitt films. Killing Them Softly specifically is so underrated as a mob film, dude. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, dude. Samson, thank you so much. The Assassination of Jesse James, Brad Pitt killed that shit.
Yeah.
And Casey Affleck, amazing as the coward Robert Ford. I love that movie. That movie is such a great Western as well. If you guys haven't checked that out, go check it out. I know it. I know the title.
Slog and
it's a long trek through the Hobbit forest, but it's worth it at the end.
If you're on some Red Dead Redemption shit, watch that movie. Dude, it'll get you right in the mood.
I'll tell you what, man. I love that movie. Is so good. Like, and I always forget about that movie when we mention like great Westerns. I forget about that movie and 3:10 to Yuma. They're so fucking good. Ben Foster and goddamn Russell Crowe.
But if you're looking for a good Sopranos-esque mob movie to watch, Killing Them Softly, James Gandolfini's even in it. You gotta watch that shit. He said, dude, you need to or I read that. Jay, Scream 7 streams on Paramount Plus. Mike, stream Jay watching on a page. It's gonna happen, Samson. We're gonna do it. I don't want to watch it with this morose motherfucker right here.
Mike doesn't want reality slapped on his face like a dick in his mouth. But he expects it. He knows it's coming.
It's like a dick that complains.
It's like complaining. Mike's coming to jail. He's coming to Shawshank, and he's gonna. I'm like one of the sisters. Mike's like running up. Mike's running up trying to do laundry. He's like, you getting that ass drilled.
Jeremy Shelley says, Michael J, did one of you just grab my ass? I know your tricks. They're remaking American Werewolf in London. Your thoughts? Much love, fellas.
Terrible idea. Terrible idea.
I don't give a shit. I think at this point, like, it's just a werewolf movie. Like what difference is there from any other werewolf movie in American Werewolf in London?
I know. I used to think the same way, but American Werewolf in London is actually like a supreme classic. You can't them trying to remake it. It's going to be dog shit. Like unless they. Yeah, I don't know.
I guess
why
you gotta get people to watch it somehow. Like,
yeah,
so
well, even trying to, I just don't know, man. I don't know why you would like that movie is classic. It's still good it holds up to this day. That's one of the best werewolf transformations on film, period.
Yeah, and I like on one hand I want to be like, oh, let's stop remaking stuff, but honestly, like werewolves are out of style as fuck. If you have a werewolf movie and you want people to watch it, you probably have to make it a remake of that. I mean, you probably have to. So I kind of get it.
But I think werewolves are cooler than vampires. That's it.
I'm bored as fuck of vampires, to be honest with you. So I'm there. Austin says the worst insult I ever gave was this one time I called this chick who was a huge asshole to everyone and also a fatty.
Beef queen.
She didn't bother anyone else after that. What's y'all's?
Dude, you called a fat bitch a beef queef. God damn, dude. You were real deep in the cervases that night, and she wouldn't leave you alone, huh?
The worst thing I got, dude, is I had this girl sub for our volleyball team for a while, and she played on our team for this session, and the guys on my team kept messing with me because she was always really mean to me. Like, she was always like super just like angry and mean to me. And I didn't, and he's like, she likes you, bro. She's got a thing for you. And I'm like, no, thanks. I'm taking it. And also she scares me and kind of reminds me of my sister. So like, I was like, no, but dude, she would yell at me after every play. And finally I was like, hey, we're just out here. This is like a beer league. We're out here to have fun. Calm the fuck down. And she said something, and she yelled at me again. And finally, I was like, "Stop like barking at me like a fucking dog!" Like, it just came out of me. I didn't mean it to. And then a couple plays later, I jumped for a ball, and like my leg barely grazed her ankle. Like, barely grazed her ankle. She was fine. And I went up afterwards, and she was yelling and like, "Oh, you did blah, blah." And I was like, "I'm so sorry. I did not mean to. Are you okay?" And she shows me her leg. She's like, "It's bruised." And there was literally nothing on her leg. And I literally like it just came out of me. And I was like, there's literally nothing there, Amber Heard. Jesus Christ, calm down. And everyone started laughing. And it was really embarrassing. Like I didn't want to be in that situation at all. But that's what came to mind when you mentioned that.
What you just described is like the gayest Real World on MTV I've ever heard of in my life.
It was dumb,
but I would watch it. I would be one of those weirdos that would watch that. Like, oh my god, he rubbed her ankle. Did you see how mad she got? I can't believe it. Mike's like CT.
It was awful.
Mike's like CT. He's got steroids.
Puck from the real world,
pumping through his small wiener. He can't help himself. I never.
By the way, all the women agreed with me on our team. They were like, "She's a crazy fucking yeah."
I never called anybody anything. I never remember like specifically insulting someone with a really mean word or for like I don't know. Nothing. I'll be like, if they treated me like shit, like, all right, well, that's cool. And then I would walk away. I'm like, fucking bitch.
Percy says, who wins? Prime Floyd Mayweather.
That's what I would do. No, I don't really have that shit packed away in my back pocket where I can just throw it out and get presented to you. If they were like, hey, why don't you leave and get the fuck out of here? And then I'll walk away. Like, what I do is I put myself in the mindset of like Bruce Wayne. I'm like, all right, they don't understand me. That's fine. And then I'll walk away and I'll be like, fucking bitch. And I'll say that under my breath. And then I'll walk away. And then I will.
I'll be quiet. When he here, I'll be quiet. But when he leave, I'll be talking.
Yeah, but I feel like a badass, dude. I feel like Linkin Park is playing in my head. I'm like, they don't know. They don't know what they're messing with. The storm is there, but I'm not going to release that.
Percy said, who wins in a prime Floyd Mayweather versus prime George Foreman? I want to say George Foreman, but Floyd Mayweather managed to fucking dick everybody out of every fight he was in. So probably Floyd Mayweather.
No, dude, in a fair fight, Foreman fucking rocks that motherfucker. In a fair fight where there's no goddamn paying judges off or making the gloves a certain size, Foreman rocks the motherfucker. Like, no, he's done.
But it's never a fair fight
the defense. Floyd. It's over. Yeah. But first off, that can never happen because Foreman's a heavyweight. That would never happen. But
that's true. Who wins in a WWE match? Stone Cold versus John Cena. I think Stone Cold fucks John Cena up, and I like John Cena, but Stone Cold.
Yeah.
Friday the 13th, Part 4 versus Halloween 6, which is better? I mean, Part 4, Friday the 13th, Part 4 is a better movie than Halloween 6 is. I like Halloween 6 better, but it's Part 4.
Part 4 is a better movie. I prefer Halloween 6.
Yeah, and against we know what that says about our taste, but we don't care. Reboot Jason versus Art the Clown.
Art the Clown. You have to pick Art the Clown because Art the Clown he's already been proven to be supernatural, and I don't even like the motherfucker that much. But he can be
Reboot Jason's technically not supernatural. Yeah. So I'll go with that as well. Best of John Carpenter versus best of Wes Craven. Who you got? I love you too, buddy. We talked about this last stream. I'm a Wes Craven guy personally. I think he might have some misses, but when he has a hit, it's a fucking pillar of horror. So I'll shoot the dice with Wes Craven personally.
John Carpenter all day long. Salt of the earth guy. Every movie that he makes feels like a salt of the earth movie. The Thing, Big Trouble in Little China, Assault on Precinct 13. That I think that John Carpenter is way more versatile in the way that he tells stories than Wes Craven. I love Wes Craven. I think Wes Craven is a phenomenal director, or was a phenomenal director, but I think that John Carpenter is way more versatile in the way that he can tell stories.
And shout out to Tomo. You are right. Reboot Jason does technically become supernatural at the end of that movie. You got a good point there. Josh Nitch says, hey, Mike and Jay, if you had to pick a popular horror franchise to return as a found footage style film, which franchise would you pick? My friend, it would definitely 110%. It would be Friday the 13th. And the reason I say that, I want to say Halloween, but Halloween kind of touched on that nerve with Resurrection. And that just left a bad taste in my mouth. So I would say found footage in the woods, kind of old school Blair Witch style. If you're thinking Blair Witch style with a Jason, it could make him scary again. It could be one of the only things that actually make Jason scary and not just entertaining. I'm going Jason.
This is a two-prong answer, and I'll keep it brief. I think my main answer is Jeepers Creepers. I think Jeepers Creepers could be wildly crazy with the found footage.
That would be scary.
But I think that Chucky, and I fucking loathe Chucky. I don't like the Child's Play movies that much at all, except for the first one. Maybe the second one a little bit. Third one's all right. But I don't like those. But imagine if they remade that movie and it was just some guy or some kid with his iPhone or whatever, like, this fucking doll moves and shit, like, and filmed it the entire time with a found footage element, where it's like they're just trying to capture the doll moving, and then I could see that working really well for Chucky.
Papa's got a good one too. Texas Chainsaw has found footage would fucking rip. We got a taste of that at the end of 2003 when he like pops up in the basement. Texas Chainsaw could be great for that.
Hey, but he didn't ask you that question, so Papa Hades, say the fuck out of it.
Me, I was like, it says Michael J. All right,
No, I was talking about Papa because his answer was better. His answer was better than both of ours, and I didn't like that.
And it upsets you.
Yeah, it does.
Not Sean Higginbottom says, kind of have to go with Mike on The Crow being a horror movie. My argument, it's more of a horror movie than Die Hard is a Christmas movie. The Crow has just as much as more to do with Halloween and horror themes that John McClane does do with Rudolph. Now, I think I think Die Hard's a Christmas movie because it has so many Christmas elements, but I also think The Crow's a horror movie personally. So,
hey, Sean, when you're done with Mike's dick, zip it up. Okay.
It's a horror movie. Shut up, you guys. Elton the Show. Hey, y'all. I coach the sprints for my high school girls track team, and we're heading to the state meet this weekend, looking to achieve back-to-back state championships. Love you guys and wish us luck.
Hell
and
yeah, man.
Also,
get it done, sir. Get it done. You all gonna win. You're gonna dominate those bitches. Dominate.
Run the you run the shit out of that track, like Kurt Russell's coaching you. Watch Miracle.
You tell them no mercy, no mercy. You spike that bitch in the face when she comes up to the fucking net. Strike her in the face.
You're talking about volleyball.
What was he doing?
He's a track. I think it was track. It was
okay. Well, if you trip somebody, they don't look.
Sprint
counts.
Sprints tracking.
Okay. Well,
hold
your foot out.
Not
sweep the leg.
Not Sean Higginbottom says. Just saying. When y'all do the best Christmas movie challenge, Die Hard rides the bench. I watch The Crow every Halloween and really hit up Die Hard on Christmas. Anyway, in Halloween H2O rules, like O'Doyle. And I like
now it makes sense. Now it makes sense, Sean. You love H2O. Why don't you just watch fucking Scream with a goddamn Michael Myers mask on? What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, Die Hard's Christmas movie show. I'm sorry, but it is. The fucking menu music. The menu music on the 4K is playing Christmas music. It's a fucking Christmas.
I don't have a problem with Die Hard being a Christmas movie. What I have a problem with is people labeling The Crow a horror movie. It's not a horror movie. It's a superhero origin movie with gothic overtones. That's what it is, and that's
if I come to you with a pitch for a script and I say it's about a guy who is viciously murdered and his wife is raped, and then he comes back from the dead and puts on scary ass makeup and goes out and murders the people who avenged him, and he fights a guy who has a goddamn witch doctor, that's a fucking horror movie. That's a horror movie.
I would tell you to watch Doctor Strange. Because that seems like a fucking Sunday on his fucking turf.
That's fucking Harry Potter.
It's not a horror movie. It's an origin movie of a superhero. Okay, if I told you that a retired cop is hanging out with his family, enjoying a picnic, a very nice June weather.
Are you literally talking about the origin story for the Punisher right now?
How about you just let me do the fucking punchline instead of ruining it? God damn. Yeah, I was talking about the Punisher.
He doesn't die and come back from death.
It doesn't matter. His whole fucking family was slaughtered in broad daylight and nobody gave a fuck.
That's a revenge story. There's more horror elements in The Crow than there is the Punisher.
Oh my God. Okay.
Not Sean Higginbottom says, so anyway, speaking of eating ass, Jay, what's the best technique? Is it face deep, blub, 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 or lips out motorboating style? Or are smacking noises rude? Asking for a friend. It's his favorite activity.
I know that you definitely eat ass. I will not partake in that. You are disgusting ass motherfucker, dude. You literally intentionally 100% voluntarily dig your fucking nose into a crack hole where poop comes out. Okay, poop comes out of there. You dig your dirty ass nose and tongue in there like you're a little puppy trying to figure out the world and wonder why you got a big sore on your fucking tongue later on. That's disgusting. There is no technique. Here's the technique. No fucking way. If some chick's like, I don't care if she looked like a Sydney Sweeney, dude. She's like, eat my ass. I'm like, eat my dick. You better do that. And
Listen,
I'll
man.
Never do that. No, dude. I'm not eating ass.
Sometimes you want to do something you're not supposed to do.
You are.
All right. It's not meant to be perfect.
It's disgusting, dude. Don't eat ass. All right. Enjoy your lips and tongue and not get disease on them.
Mike, tell us what you love about Scream 7. Ghostface was ghosting. What I love about Scream 7, and I'll tell you it, and I'll tell you it proudly, is that Scream 7 is an amazing love letter to the first Scream movie, and it has Neve Campbell at her best returning as Sidney Prescott. She feels like the true pretty Sidney Prescott, alive and in the flesh today, and it's got great kills, and it's got good chase scenes, and it's a good time if you're not a big old bitch who likes to complain about everything all the time. Scream 7's a fun little movie. That's all
Jesus
I'll say.
Christ. Do you work for the fucking studio or are you just doing that all on the fucking fly? Holy goddamn. Are you selling popcorn buckets at the end?
Boston says, hey guys, I always enjoy your rants about Hollywood. In that spirit, whose self-righteous comments piss you off the most? Grace Randolph, Jamie Lee Curtis, or Melissa Barrera?
Ooh,
a lot of anger.
Good question. Good question. I think that Jamie Lee Curtis is a fucking completely self-absorbed bitch. That's it. I would say she's the worst one. I feel like her ego knows no. Jamie Lee Curtis. I feel like her ego knows no bounds, and the worst thing about her is that she uses the horror community when it benefits her to fund some bullshit project that nobody gives a fuck about, and she'll act like she's all about that lifestyle. I love how she doesn't give a fuck. It was a paycheck to her. At the end of the day, that's what it was, and I think it was exposed when she was mad about the fact that they were going to do a trilogy with the David Gordon Green thing, when she's like, only if they fund my shit. They fund my shit, I'll do it. I think I think Melissa Barrera is an idiot, and Grace Randolph is an absolute fucking moron. But Jamie Lee Curtis is one of those kind of she's fake, dude. She's fake as fuck. If you actually believe that she cares about the horror community or her role in arguably the biggest horror movie of all time, nah, dude, I got a bridge to sell you if you think that's true.
I'm going to agree with you that Jamie Lee Curtis is the one that pisses me off the most because she just talks down to people. Like, even the interviewers she likes, she's talking down to them. And she just seems like she thinks she's so much above everyone. Yeah. And just is obnoxious as hell. So
she's a bitter old lady. She's a bitter old lady at this point.
Man of Tomorrow says, what's up, boys? Hope you guys have a great week. You too, brother. And Mike, hope you're feeling better. I'm getting there. These are helping. Me and my wife were talking, and we both believe Supergirl will bomb. I mean, seriously, who thought Supergirl would be a great choice for the second movie? Love you guys. Dude, you said it best. Like there's nothing wrong with the great Supergirl movie, but of all the avenues you could have gone, and again, I'll say it again, this movie feels like it has no sauce behind it whatsoever. It doesn't feel like anybody actually gives a shit. I think it's going to be bad for James Gunn and bad for DCU.
Here's what I'll do. I'll make a Superman movie. I'll cast David Corn Cheeks in it. Corn Cheeks. He's the new Superman. I made a movie. You know what my next project's going to be? I'm going to make Green Lantern Duty Brown fucking costume set in a fucking butt crack town in Arizona that has nothing to do with Green Lantern. But I'm going to focus all my energy on Supergirl. That's what I'm going to do. Fucking retardo. Why the fuck would you focus on that? Because you had her appear at the end. Anyway, you know what? It's going to bomb.
I don't think it's going to do well either. Man of Tomorrow says, also, boys, love the alien talk. I honestly think it would be dope to know about aliens, but that's just because I'm interested in them. But in reality, the fallout would be insane. I've always thought about the history aliens could show us. Love you guys. I love you too, man. And honestly, like,
love you, man.
It depends. Like, it's just, I have, like, it's weird. Like, I have faith in the aliens coming down and maybe being like, hey, here's your history. Here's some cool shit. Who I don't have faith in is us. I think we're all miserable fucks lately, and I think that we're gonna take this amazing moment if it ever does happen, and we're gonna fucking make it just another reason to hate each other and fight each other over political bullshit.
Yeah, you're gonna have.
I think it's gonna be a wasted moment on this current zeitgeist of the world.
You're gonna have Grace Randolph with her fucking cocaine hair running up and asking who they voted for as soon as they land.
But how do you feel about Palestine?
Yeah, I think that the fallout would be
I don't want time travel.
I think the fallout would be really bad with religious folks. But if they showed us, like, we've been around for a long time, we've helped you achieve wonders, like the pyramids and some of the other wild shit in our past, I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense. I don't think it would take away from the ingenuity that humanity has shown. Here's my theory, and I'm a Christian, but I feel like we were engineered, dude. I feel like humanity is an engineered species put on Earth by aliens. I mean, we're gonna get crackpot here. We're gonna get crazy. We're gonna get crazy. I'll Nick Nolte. I'm sorry, Gary Busey the fuck out of this. I'll Gary Busey the fuck out of this. I think that we are an engineered species put here by an advanced race to. I think that originally the Anunnaki thing, dig for gold, or whatever the fuck, we were put here for a reason, engineered for a purpose by them. Very much in line, by the way, with Ridley Scott's film.
Yeah,
I think he was onto something. Prometheus.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised at all if we were a fucking ant farm, man. But like, whatever. I enjoy life. It's cool. Joey says, Mike, do you believe Jordan Peele and James Wan secretly directed Backrooms? It was rumored on Twitter. Not at all. I think that is, dude. That's a part of the problem with today's society is like you can say the craziest shit on Twitter, and just because it's so crazy, it'll get a lot of retweets and a lot of anger, and it's hate bait, it's rage bait, all that stuff. I think everybody knows that both Backrooms was directed by Kane Parsons. Everybody knows that Obsession was directed by Curry Barker. But because it's such an enraging topic, you can say anything you want, and it's going to get clicks and views.
What do you mean?
Just fucking miserable.
Was that a real thing? People were mad about that.
People are trying to say that it's secretly directed by somebody else. Like,
why was it secretly directed by them? Why wouldn't they just claim the credit?
Because they know it'll get clicks.
No, it was directed by Toby Hooper, motherfucker. Obviously,
from the grave. Also, Loomis, stop talking about. Stop taking all my Jägermeister. All you have to do is say the magic words, please, Loomis, Daddy. May I have the Jägermeister? Verbatim.
You laugh like you're having a dick shoved inside of you in the butt, Joey. I would never take your Jägermeister because it's gay. I don't drink that gay shit. Thank you.
But he does love gays, and there's nothing wrong.
I love gay people, but I don't like the Jägermeister. It's a gay drink.
Man, he said, yo, my older brother Jared used to chew tobacco dip everywhere back in 2002. He would even spit on the carpet. One time he dipped at church and was having a full-blown conversation with the pastor, teeth all brown and black.
That's so fucking nasty, dude. Was he talking about aliens? He probably had fucking dirty ass tobacco teeth with like a little bit of fucking bacon from the Cracker Barrel that he went to earlier while he was talking to him. Oh my god,
see that shit, dude. I can see that shit. So I'm like, well, what do you think about 733?
It's like, hey, you know the story about how Jesus got baptized? Like, no, man, but I'll tell you what, I was in my truck the other day and I was like driving down the road and I was thinking to myself, I was thinking to myself, I was like, hey, you know what? Jesus just like me, man. He's just a carpenter, man. He's just like a regular old folk. He went to vocation school, you know, and swallow a little bit of it. But yeah, he might have chewed tobacco too. Anyway, yeah, man, I love Jesus Christ, you know.
Big Monkey Dog says, hey gang, been a while. Honestly, Christopher Gahn's movies on Silent Hill are pretty faithful to the source material, and even though the newer one wasn't a one-to-one game, I still enjoyed it very much as a fan. I don't know why Krager can't make a real Resident Evil film.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. I know.
I didn't hate the Silent Hill movies by Gahn's. Like, I really didn't. Like, I thought that they had cool visuals. But I still think there's a great movie to be made out of that, and they haven't figured it out. So it's kind of both. Like,
yeah,
cool
but dude,
visuals,
it's like
I dig what you're doing, but this is still not a great Silent Hill movie.
But Zach Cregger's knows, especially when he claims, I played thousands of hours. I don't know, I've lost count of how many times I played Resident Evil. Like, hey, just make the fucking movie based on the game.
I don't blame him for not wanting to, though. Like, I want to make my own thing. Like, that's someone else's
I understand
story.
You have a clitoris and not a vagina, or you had
no. It's just like no. It's if like who the fuck really wants to go and just like I could make my own really cool story based on these games that I love, but instead I'm just gonna go and do cool Leon with his hair. Like I think that would be boring too.
I don't need Leon with his cool hair. That will come after. I need fucking Chris Redfield, Jill Valentine, and the rest of stars.
I would want to tell my
Brad
own story
Vickers.
Too. I get it. I get it. Like I get
Stop sucking his dick.
I get it. Kyle says, had a school bus driver who was awesome. He gave out donuts, etc. That's a nice guy. One day, this kid who was always mad and had anger issues started beating up the bus driver.
Oh,
It was sad. Driver's nose was bleeding bad. Never saw him after that. He either quit or was fired. That's a fucking sad story, Kyle. That's bullshit.
Kyle,
Fuck
can
that
I ask,
fucking kid.
Can I ask you a real question right now? What the fuck does that have to do with anything we're talking about?
It's just a crazy story.
Like,
it's just
I
get it.
I know, Kyle, but Jesus Christ, dude, it's like a pop-up video, and that was like irrelevant as fuck. Hey, it'd be like watching a fucking Motley Crue music video and be like, hey, by the way, did you know the lead singer had his dick replaced after a motorcycle accident? Like, what?
Yeah, but you ever sit there like, dude, I got this crazy story. I'm gonna tell it. Like, I understand.
Yeah, Kyle, that's sad as fuck, dude. But it's like, what are we doing?
I just add an addendum to the story, but then the bus driver showed up and he punched that kid in the face, and that kid was always cool.
Yeah, the motherfucker should have karate chopped that fucking kid back to his parents for raising a fucking feral bitch.
But I bet that is a crazy memory in your head. Like, having to watch. I feel bad.
Kyle, I love you, bro. And I mean, look, you got like, I'm already reading it ahead. You got another bus driver story. I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about?
There's another side. He says, also, the bus driver didn't touch the kid or anything. I have no idea why the kid beat him up. This was 8th grade, a long time ago. But yeah, the bus driver was fired for holding the kid down, I think. He didn't even hurt him. Bus driver just defended himself. Well, like, honest to God, like, I feel like we should go fucking to the school system and figure out what the fuck happened and get this bus driver his job back, because this is bullshit. I'm actually upset for this guy.
The bus driver,
Bill, the bus driver.
The bus driver showed him some fucking discipline that his absentee father probably never showed him. Yeah, you know what? That's crazy. And if I were talking about a movie that revolved around a fucking bus driver, I would be intrigued.
Hey, one time I was on a bus. And
Kyle, what the fuck was that?
No, one time I was on a bus and the bus driver missed my house, and it was the first day of school. And you know what I did? Because I was like in like 3rd grade, I just started crying because I thought I was never going home.
Gay. That's fine.
It was the bus driver story is fucking crazy. Papa Haney says, can Dr. Loomis and Slender Man sing Animal I Have Become by 3 Days Grace?
Fuck you, asshole. What the fuck, Papa? No, you had a better idea earlier on that Mike highlighted for a found footage.
Animal I have become. Come on.
See, Mike did it. There, you got it. You got the Timu version, and you get to satisfy with that.
I was giving you.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm not.
There.
I don't know that fucking song. Why do you guys always ask me to do shit that you know I don't fucking listen to on the regular? All right, I don't have my goddamn radio station tuned in. I don't have my radio station tuned in to alternative rock. Fucking 93.5, the rock hole. I don't have that.
Fucking.
Just ask me some songs I would fucking know. If you said, hey, sing fucking Soul Decision, Faded, I would do that, you motherfucker.
Who the fuck knows Soul Decision Faded, man? Like, what the fuck is that?
Only the most coolest.
Hey, can you sing some gay shit?
Yeah, I can. And it's going to be great. And you know what you're going to do? You're going to get some fucking ED pills after you hear it to get your fucking dick hard. How about that? Anyway, moving on here. Wild Willie, is tonight good for the Furious trailer reaction? I don't know. No, it's not a good night. What the fuck is that? What's the Furious trailer? Like, I don't know what that is, but Boot Scoot Boogie. I saw Obsession, and wow, 5 out of 5. How are you two? I'm doing good. Thank you. Dealing with a puppy, 10 weeks old, this Sunday. Crazy, but fun in its own way. It's going to be a good. Indy's going to be a good dog, but you got to put the work in, right? You got to put the time in. Top. I'm not even playing the game. In my opinion, prime Wesley Snipes and Michael Jai was fucked up. What? In my opinion, Wesley Snipes and Michael Jai White was F up Joe Rogan, Psycho 2 versus TCM2. Who y'all got? All right. I don't know what you're saying here in the first part of your. In my opinion, prime Wesley Snipes and Michael Jai White was fucked. Well, they're great. They were. I'm gonna assume that means awesome. They were great. Joe Rogan. Okay. Or they would fuck up. Joe Rogan's like a tiny midget, dude, with muscles. I don't know why anybody is intimidated by Joe. Joe Rogan is a great podcaster, but like as far as a fighter, like no, dude. he looks like a fucking leprechaun from the end of the Rainbow Bridge that will like judo chop you, and then it would do nothing. Psycho 2 versus TCM 2. Who y'all got? Psycho 2 all day long.
As a movie, yeah. I hate TCM 2, dude, but I love Psycho 2. It's
I think Psycho 2 was really fun. Can't wait for Halloween. The game Gun better not mess it up. The show, but I think what we saw so far, it looks good. I mean, I know a lot of people are like nervous because of the TCM thing, but we'll see. Michael Parton, I would love for Scary Movie 6 to make $1 billion. It won't do that, but I wish it would.
I fucking hope so. That'd be huge. That'll bring comedy back. You know, I think that'd be great.
John Nietzsche. Hey, Jay. A FX artist who worked on Andor has remade the Obi-Wan series into a film with new scenes, and it actually looks great. Check out the trailer by AD Edits. It's called Obi-Wan Trials of the Master. Okay, yeah, for sure do that. Like, it's really sad where you have like these FX artists, like amateur FX artists or whatever, that kind of, they don't work for the studios, that can make something that's phenomenal with Star Wars in like 10 minutes with like a $300 budget maybe, and they can't do shit with millions and millions of dollars.
I think that's the biggest thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think it should be a way bigger deal that they fuck Star Wars as much as they have, dude, because like you have so much lore and like so many cool fan ideas, and like, and they can't fucking make a
Star Wars
single
is dead,
interesting
dude.
thing.
And that's what people just don't want to realize. Like, it's a fucking corpse. It's literally like, ooh, I like browns, and just like it pops up, and they keep puppeting it around, and it's like, that's not Star Wars.
Yeah.
That Ghastly Ghoul, thank you so much. Jay, your rants could be a new segment. No, I don't think that's a good idea.
Use it as a gym. Just like turn on the camera and just let them go.
It comes on now and again, but I don't think that would be a good idea. But I appreciate you. DJ Graham, thank you so much. Look up Movie Overload. This guy talks about all the downfalls: Star Wars, Terminator, Avatar, Matrix, The Mummy, Fast and the Furious, Marvel, Disney. He says things better than I think it. You might like his channel. Yeah, probably better than us too. Okay, so look up the guy. How fucking dare you promote another channel right here? But okay, look up Movie Overload. Apparently way better than us, that can explain what I was doing.
In all honesty, like that's what I was saying earlier. Like, there's an insane though, like, dude, there's so many franchises in the world that we live in now, with all the technology we have and all the shit that we have now. There's so many of these fucking franchises that have just gone to turd dust.
Yeah, it's
and
because
like it should be studied. It's crazy.
It's
an epidemic.
It's entitlement, it's laziness, and it's expectation that the fan base will just eat up any slop they give you. That's what it is.
Yeah, I think
it absolutely is the epitome of an egomaniacal fucking company like Disney that will say, I will put my dick on your forehead and you will say, I am blessed by the gods. That's what it is.
Dude, it comes because this happens because there's fans of certain franchises too that will go out and defend anything the franchise does till the death. And you guys have all heard it before, I'm sure, like on social media, wherever, like, well, you're not a real fan. You're not a real fan. Like, as a real fan, like, you should, when they put out some bullshit CGI slop, you should be like, hey, that's not good enough. That's what you should do as a fan. Not just blow everything they do.
Yeah, just stop buying tickets.
I mean,
stop supporting it. What you have is that they companies like Disney or other companies much like them will utilize grifters, and that's what they are. YouTubers, Twitch streamers, whatever. They get swag bags. They get invited to red carpet events. They get invited to all the bells and whistles of basically sucking the dick of the mouse at every opportunity they can. And they'll give false narratives. They'll give false reviews. They'll give.
Where'd my camera disappear?
I don't know.
Weird.
But
I got two comments about. So Mike was Scream.
Yeah, Mike's 100% a grifter. 100%. He loves Scream.
How many times do I have to say it, dude? Like, let me defend myself real quick. How many times do I have to say it? I've said it 1,000 fucking times. Mike
lied so much his camera turned off.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my camera. That's weird. Can you still hear me?
I can hear you, yeah.
That's weird. Like, hang on, let me.
It's all good. No, like I understand, like, hold on, I'll let Mike defend himself, but what I will say is that I'm not going to name the channels, all right, but there are a multitude of Star Wars centric channels that will do nothing but glaze every goddamn project that Disney puts out revolving around Star Wars, and they'll disguise it with words like, it was fun, I had a good time, it was great. Hey, can we all stop being so negative? These are assholes, all right? These are motherfuckers that get swag bags, they get exclusive premiere type of access to the films, as well as the actors and the directors. It's all a shill operation. And I don't listen, Mike and I love Mortal Kombat. We got hated on for not liking Mortal Kombat 2. Right? Not as much as everyone else. I don't get paid to fucking review a movie, like not in the way that I don't get paid by a studio. I go in as a regular dude and I watch the fucking movie and I'm like, hey, this is what I thought about it. Even if I love the fucking franchise, I love Ghostbusters, but if they put out a fucking turd in the toilet that should have been flushed, I'll say it. I'm not getting special treatment from these motherfuckers, but a lot of these YouTubers are getting special treatment, and that's why you get this positive spin on obvious shit movie.
And by the way, I know you guys are joking, but like honestly, like and again, I've never ever not one time received a fucking a box, a special screening, anything. Scream has never done anything for me at all. What the fuck is going on with my fucking camera, dude?
You're lying.
This is crazy.
Your camera reflects it.
Let me get this thought out and I'll try to fix this. But like, no, I've said it 1,000 times. I am a diehard fucking Scream dork. Like, I fucking love it. So I get when people don't like Scream 7. By the way, it has a 77% positive audience score. I didn't do anything about that. But like, I love it. I enjoyed it. I think it's a great film. But I get that other people don't like it. It's totally fine.
But I think you have integrity. Like, that's the difference. I think that if you have integrity and you actually enjoy something because you enjoy it, that's different. These motherfuckers that will promote a film that is literal dog shit have no integrity. They have no there's nothing about them. There's no dignity. There's no respectability. There's nothing. They just say shit to get a paycheck or to continue to get access to these films, right? They don't care. Hey, am I getting that swag bag in February? Fuck yeah, I'll talk about how great that goddamn movie is. So I think that's the difference. And I'm alone. And I didn't want to be alone. I didn't want to do this. And Mike left, and now we're stuck here together. And guess what's going to happen? I guess we'll just go through the chats together, right? So thank you so much, DJ Graham. We have Just Credible 9. Sup, boys? Have an awesome stream and some ham sandwiches. Definitely going to have some foods after this. I believe I deserve it. I want it. I've been drinking adult beverages. I will need that. Most likely it will be a Hot Pocket, but I am looking forward to that Hot Pocket. Thank you so much. Just incredible. We have Austin. If someone completely messed your life up and you could hire anyone from any movie to get revenge, who you going with? I got Andre Lenoge, and that's a strong choice. Andre Lenoge, you spelled it wrong, but I'm not going to hold it against you. You spelled it Lenoche. That sounds like a Frenchman that just doesn't know how to cook, and that's fine. He means Andre Lenoge from the TV show Storm of the Century, which is a great TV show. I think that if I were to have revenge and who I would choose to be my guy or gal who would make my vengeance happen, I think I would choose Wishmaster. Is it a cheap out? Yes, but I think that Wishmaster would be the person, because Wishmaster is going to go in there. He's going to offer them some fucking like fantastical wish, and they're going to take it, and they're going to get fucked up. I like that. Turd Turlington, thank you so much. Boys, like a girthy turd, summer's about to make a splash. Wow. Any plans? A lot. I'm switching my pool trunks to a banana hammock and spending my summer weeks tanning the chicks and eating ice cream like a fatty. Well, that sounds great. You sound like you're doing Weekend at Bernie's Part 3 and we can all be envious of you, Turd Turlington. I have no plans this summer at all except raising my puppy, which is a goddamn devil. I don't like it. I love it. No, I love my puppy. Okay. I just don't like its attitude. All right. Its attitude sucks. All right. But that's my summer. This summer is literally, that's it. It's raising a puppy. I don't have any plans of tending my butt cheeks or doing anything else. Like right now, I'm even like next week, fucking He-Man comes out. And I'm like, well, I got to be dropped off at the movie theater, right, by my wife. And I'm thinking like the dog's going to go because it can't be left alone yet. So how's that going to go? Anyway, but appreciate you, Turd. And may all your fleshes be golden. Pardon that ugliness. Robin Barker, if JLC was game for it, do you think H2O should have kept 4 to 6 canon, or was it fine just continuing from H2 81? If she were game and she wasn't a fake bitch in Hollywood, I would have 100% immediately backed 4 to 6 being canon. I think Halloween 4 was incredible. I think it's one of the best Halloween movies, period, in the entire franchise. Does it surpass the first one? No, not really, but it kind of does. I mean, it's anyway. 5 sucks. 6 was okay. I like 6 a lot. Mike and I both have talked about how good how good 6 is to us. Yeah, if Jamie Lee Curtis was down for continuing the canon, I would have been okay with that. But Mike's bitch ass is back.
Maybe this will work. Fuck me, I don't know.
Hey, why don't you just run the fuck?
Yeah.
Hey, you left me, motherfucker, and I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. But thank God we have some cool ass motherfuckers that super chatted.
Jay, that puts the count to my shit having issues at 3 and yours at 476. So you're right.
Well,
I'm so sorry.
We're not. Are we in a race? I didn't know we were like keeping score. I don't know. Hey, so answer this question real quick. If Robin Barker says, if JLC was game for it, do you think H2O should have kept 4 to 6 canon, or was it fine just continuing from H2? I said, if the bitch in Hollywood named JLC, they should have kept 4 to 6 canon, but she never would have done that because it wasn't about her.
4 to 6 canon would have been way better. It would have been way more interesting. They added some interesting aspects to it, the Cult of Thorn or whatever. Like I don't love I don't love the Chucky franchise, but I would love to see what Halloween would look like if they kept canon.
And I'll go back in time a little bit, let you answer this. Turd Turlington, I already answered mine. Boys like a girthy turd. Summer's about to make a splash. Any plans? And that's it. Any plans for the summer? He's very descriptive on like basically like, you know, tanning his butt cheeks and taking dumps.
I do look forward to tanning my butthole. It's one of my favorite activities of the summer. But all I have
his
planned
name's
right
Jeremy.
now is yeah, I've got to go see the Braves play a game with the kids, take them to a ballpark for the first time, and that's all she wrote right now. We'll see what happens.
Both of them are like, I hate baseball. I'm just going for the free hot dog or whatever.
Hey, dude, they don't like baseball, but there's nothing like being a kid and seeing a ballpark for the first time, no matter who you are. They'll be bored by inning 3, but
I think baseball is one of the most boring sports of all time. Controversial, maybe. I think it's only enjoyable. I think it's only enjoyable if you see it live. If you see a live event, it's really fun. We have a minor league team in our state called the Lexington Legends, and it's fun. It's a fun fucking time, dude. If you go there live, I could not imagine watching that shit on TV and like keeping up with that would be boring as fuck.
I find it so soothing, dude. I just turn it on. I like the sounds of baseball. Like I just love it. But yeah, no, like gonna eat some dogs, gonna eat some ice cream, have a beer, have a hot dog. It's gonna be a great time.
We're gonna report you to PETA. If you're gonna eat dogs, what the fuck? We're not in China.
We're going to Kate and I are going to see the Driveways band in like August, I think. But yeah,
they just hang out in driveways and play music.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Robin Barker, here's some money for Mike's ED pills. Well, there you go. You got some support in the chat tonight. We need that.
Gotta keep that dick hard.
I don't think they refuse to release proof of aliens because of other countries. I think they don't want to because people will stop believing in God and do bad things because they no longer believe in hell. Well, that's true. I mean, that's what we were talking about. I think the main institutions is religion of what they're like, Muslim and Christian, which being the biggest. That's what they're worried about 100%. I think it would take really very powerful people in the religions of both to kind of lube out exactly what you're describing. I think that aliens 1000% being revealed as being real, which we all know they are, with a brain cell, we all know they are, but breaking through that religious ice block, it's going to cause some issues because people are very, 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 very determined that the earth is only like what 10,000 years old or whatever, according to some doctrine, and to have that idea just shattered, people can go crazy. People can get a little crazy.
I'll say this: it's going to make things interesting because it's going to them existing shouldn't make you question everything. But if they come down and they're like, "We created you," people are going to be like, "No, you didn't. You're trying to make me not believe in Jesus." And it's going to be a problem.
My religion or my faith in God is not going to be affected. It's not. I think that my faith in God is a spiritual one. It's on a different level. It's a higher level of thinking as far as like what I think that happens to you when you die. And I don't think an alien coming down and saying, "What's up? I've been cruising around and my thoughts are and shit. I kind of abducted some of y'all and explored your buttholes for a while, but yeah, we've been out there." That's not going to change my opinion on God. All it's going to do is reinforce that God creates a lot of things. It's not just one thing. Why the fuck would you think that God, who is omniscient or omnipotent, would only create one life?
What I'm saying is, what if the aliens come down and they go, "Hey, we're your creators. We made you."
Okay, well, somebody made you, and then somebody made them, and
then you'd be like, God made you. So I get that.
My understanding is that there is an ultimate higher spiritual being.
Yeah,
that's what it means.
That'd be the rational take if you wanted to still believe.
Yeah, you could call it God. You could call it the Great Spirit, like the Native Americans call it the Great Spirit. There's a million names, right, that we've all come up with to explain.
But what if they're like staunch? They're like, "No, there is no God. This is how we were created. It was by Christ."
And I would say, you don't
created you.
I would say, do you know for a fucking fact when you die what the fuck happens?
I'm just saying that could be the problem. That could be the thing. If they say they created us, that's one thing. But if they say, "Hey, we're here,"
if they say
we don't know who created us, then I think that everyone's just got to be like, "Okay, well, God created the aliens."
I think that people with a good, sound religious identity would be fine. I think people that are very obsessed with a very strict doctrine, this is the way that it is, and this has to be true because otherwise everything in my life's a lie. Those are the issue people. But people generally, I think that people generally are spiritual people. They believe that there's something, whether you have a name for it or not, who the fuck knows? But even if an alien came down and proved to you you're a fucking test tube, baby, and we spread your seeds all over the earth to do this, it wouldn't matter, because I think that people that had their head twisted on right, like what you believe, what your religious belief is, where you die, where your energy goes, whatever the fuck, you'll still hold true to that. It won't affect that.
I just want the knowledge, man. I want the knowledge. Like, where did you come from? What are your beliefs? What do you guys think? What was your doctrine? Like, what was all that? And I feel like ignoring that would be a huge mistake. You know what I mean? Being like, like you can't deny what's in front of you.
I'm more scared of traditionalist than anybody else.
No, people
like
are not.
Those are the fucking ones you got to watch for. Those are the ones like in First Contact, like Jake Busey's character that would fucking suicide bomb themselves onto something they thought was demonic.
I just hope they're nice. I hope aliens come down and they're like,
I hope they bring back Elvis, which is what Independence Day. Trapped in Pie. Don't you guys think we would have our international relations in check first before we worry about any alien takeover, let alone any potential contact? Yeah, I mean, 100%.
That's the problem.
I mean, we don't get along at all. But here's the thing: is this a true alien disclosure, or is this Project fucking Bluebeam? where they're like, we're not getting along. We're just going to create some bullshit with AI and some alien finger blasting you from the sky so that we all like gather together under an umbrella of a one world government.
I mean, if they're there, they're there. Like if we have like if they're there, like and we're talking to them and it's not AI, I mean, it's obviously like real. Like, I mean, it's they're there.
Here's the question:
like, you know what I'm saying?
Who the fuck do you choose to be the first recipient to an alien? Who among any of us has
like to be the first person to make contact?
Has the shit at least first contact. Like if they land and so, like
Paul Rudd,
it'd be Elon. He's already an alien. He would just be
no, fuck that guy's weird as shit.
He would just be he'd be like, oh yeah, these are my people from Mars. Like,
yeah, I want a normal fucking dude to be like, hey, what's up?
You know what it's gonna be?
It's
gonna be like fucking ET, dude. It's gonna be some suburban family that fucking makes contact, and it's gonna be like a regular, like run of the mill American family. It's gonna be something wild like that. That I would trust.
If it's any of our fucking political leaders, we're fucked.
For sure.
Like, I hope it's a normal fucking family.
Michael Parton, I hate politics because I hate real supervillains. Show. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, like
if you look outside your fucking window, most of the time you're watching The Boys without superpowers. Like you're saying. Dean Creed twins woke up, beat my wife, ate breakfast. 'Twas a good day. Now that's what we talk about in Alabama summer.
Fingered. He means fingered. He fingered, not beat. Fingered.
Well, now around here we call that an Alabama summer day.
God damn it! What the fuck is going on with my fucking camera?
I thought you just turned it off because you were embarrassed by Dean Creed.
No.
We have Dean coming back in with the 5. Greedy governments don't want people to live long, 100%. As morbid as it sounds, but we're so divided already. Everyone's numb to mostly everything. And you know what, Dean? You are 100% correct. Now, I'm of two minds here because there is a part of me that think like, no, you know what? Governments want you to live longer than you should. Maybe they want to create a pill that makes people live to be 150 years old because they want to fucking keep you in debt. Like, that's what they do. They want to keep you in fucking debt and keep you a part of the workforce. And since you're already trained, they can make you work longer. And that, of course, they would make sure that they keep you alive longer. But there's also a part of me, which is, I think, the truer part, which is what you're referring to here.
Fuck!
Is that the government understands that something like a cure-all cancer pill or injection, right, would be terrible for business because it would immediately create a vacuum because the pharmaceutical companies, the medical companies that rely on cancer treatment and cancer this, cancer that would be obliterated overnight. And that would be hundreds of billions of dollars gone. So, yeah, they want to keep you sick too. I can see that as well because it's a huge moneymaker. It's really a sad time we live in, right? You know, where we know that potential cures are probably out there, but they're not going to release it because it would take away their money, essentially.
I'm going to throw myself off the Brooklyn Bridge. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but I know it's going to take a lot of money to figure it the fuck out, and I'm mad.
So,
anyway.
Jeremy Shelley. Jay, my guy, go live for 1 hour a week, and let's talk UFO shit, bro. Half the chat will be there with you on this topic, man. Serious, much love, fellas. I don't know, man. Listen, there's a lot of things involved with doing that, and I got to be honest, I'm not a great showrunner alone. I'm not. I can put some show notes together. I can have a decent little thing going, but I burn through real quick. I'll be like 40 minutes. I'm like, I'm done. That's it. That's the show. I'd be like, I thought there was going to be more. I'm like, I'm going to cliffhanger you. All right. I'm going to M. Night Shyamalan you. I don't know.
I think you should do it. Maybe your camera will hold up. It'll be fine.
That's true too. We don't know. Well, no, if I put fresh batteries in, it would definitely hold up for over an hour, but I don't know. Tea drinker Gary, thank you so much. The company that owns the movie rights for decades now hate the actual Resident Evil story, but they refuse to give up the rights, so they slap the name on this to keep the rights. There you go. There you go. Yeah, we've talked about that. You probably are very right, Gary. Mike had mentioned before that they have to do this to keep the rights available to them. Yeah, it sucks, dude. You know, fans are the ones that pay the price for that, aren't we? Because it's not like, well, we don't know how to make the movie. We'll just sell it to somebody that does. Nope. They'll just keep on fucking milking that shit until it doesn't make any money. I hope this movie's going to make money. The Kreger film will make money. It's going to do all right in the theater. I 100% agree with that. It's a good looking zombie film. It's not a Resident Evil movie. That's all. And that's the way
nothing to add.
That's the way that it fell. Teacher Gary also says the director said he was going to make this movie even if it wasn't. There you go. So he's saying Zach Kreger was going to make this movie even if it wasn't Resident Evil.
Yeah. So if you boil it down to it, you're just mad that they put Resident Evil in the title, which who gives a shit? It's a movie.
Well, I mean, they have to do that though. They have to do that to make people go see it. Is what he's saying. Yeah. He's like, well, respect the fans a little bit more. It's not just a throwaway title.
I don't know. If we get another good horror movie, we get another good horror movie. That's
Robin Barker. Looks like Halloween show officially dead. Miramax planning a 50th anniversary film seen on a Halloween Facebook page. So not sure if it's true.
Robin, I love you, but you pretty much answered your own question there. Seen on a Halloween Facebook page. People will say anything just to get a couple clicks and retweets or like shares or whatever. Like, honestly, it might be dead because Jesus Christ, it's been 2 fucking years, but like no one actually knows. No one actually fucking knows. We'll find out when we find out, but yeah.
We have Gary once again coming in saying they don't have to make it 1-for-1 with an Resident Evil remakes. They did the main story, but just changed some parts to surprise people. Yeah, you don't have to make the script exactly like the game. It wouldn't work anyway. Romero knew that as well. A 1-to-1 wouldn't work, but you can have your own originality in it, but still make it very true to the original format. And I think that would assuage a lot of fucking I think if you had Kreger taking at least doing an attempt on the film and be like, I'm gonna take my shot. It's not a 1-for-1, but I'm gonna do I'm not doing a Paul Anderson where it's like, a fucking a little tease. I'm actually gonna do my thing, but I'm gonna have my own little original shit in there too. I think people will be fine with that. I think people are pussies, though. I think that there are a lot of studios that are like, we don't know. The video game thing, I don't know. They're still scared. It's not like video game movies are not on the level, right? Like yet, anyway, of like comic book movies. Back in the day, comic book movies were the same way. They would be scared to take a chance on a comic book movie. And then eventually it became a multi-billion-dollar industry. I think it's the same way right now with video games.
I think the movie will speak for itself. If it's a good movie, people will enjoy it. If it's a good movie, people will enjoy it. And then maybe one day they'll make a fucking Resident Evil movie and they'll do the exact same thing from the stories and people will like it. And maybe they won't. But if it's a good movie, I don't give a fuck. It's a good movie.
No, it's funny. No, I agree.
Yeah, my camera's fucking it's on acid. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. I'm fucking pissed. Mad. This is bullshit. I'm real mad.
Eric says Lewis sucks at his job. You suck at Laura Rivera. You'll never get her. You weirdo. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I don't know why your fucking camera's fucking up, but it's funny.
I don't either, but I guarantee it's going to cost me a lot of fucking money. Guarantee that.
Crazy say. Yo, Bramigos, I hope aliens come and shake the established order to the ground. By the way, I'm with you, Jay. Darth Revan movie, please. Love you, handsome devil. Staying gangsta. Thank you, man. Yeah, I 100% hope aliens. I think they're going to be revealed that they've been here all along. But yeah, just reveal it. Let us know. And as far as
Elgato, El fucking Gato.
All I see is a black screen with Elgato, dude. I swear to God, this motherfucker looks like a Zach Kreger movie right now. It's so funny, dude. No, but yeah,
I'm gonna kill myself.
Yeah, no, it's fine, dude. Like it's all good. I mean, we can hear you. It's all good. But yeah, a Darth Revan film, the Knights of the Old Republic. Yes, Mike agrees as well. Cast Keanu in that shit, and let's revive Star Wars. 100%. D Mitch, member for 21 fucking months. What a legend. Boys, what movie made you cry the most as a child? Woo! I would say the movie that made me cry the most? Homeward Bound.
I'm gonna say fucking My Girl. I hated that ending. That fucking kid died. That was bullshit. That whole fucking ending. We wait and that kid dies by some fucking bees. It's bullshit.
What's funny? What's funny is that no, I respect it. I respect the game. It's coming from a dark screen, dude. It's like somebody like yelling from the back of the auditorium. I must be heard.
I know.
It's so funny. Oh my god. We have the Gorskut favorite position, doggy style, without a doubt. No doubt about that. Doggy style was passed down to us from the gods of Olympus. It's an amazing position to be in.
Yeah, except for sometimes you get that smell of dry crack and we don't like that.
Well, your girl needs the whiteboard. If you get like some booty smell.
I didn't say my girl. I said it's happened before. All right. It's happened strange times.
No, I didn't say your girl. I just said if you get a booty smell. Oh shit. Austin, what if I told you a cop was slaughtered by thugs and brought back as a cybernetic organism who doesn't remember who he used to be and used? Horror? Oh, I know what he's talking about. Mike, do you know?
Yeah, fucking Crow, Punisher, Terminator.
He's talking about RoboCop, and RoboCop could be considered a horror movie.
Sure, yeah, it's a horror movie.
It's like, dude, I don't know, dude. Oh my god, this shit's so funny, dude. I don't know.
It's a horror movie.
The black screen and the fucking indignant anger.
Don't argue with me right now. I'm mad. It's fucking look, it's me, everyone. My $600 fucking camera work.
It's so fucking, dude. You're like fucking Ed O'Neill and Married with Children. You're so fucking pissed.
God
it's so funny.
damn it! You ever see the crack of a dead man's ass? Like,
just stop moving around. Maybe it'll be all right.
Yeah, I'll just hold still.
Jeremy Shelley said, we need to hear Corey Feldman wiping his ass. Yeah, that would be a fucking treat. A lot of the Wolfpack
be all caps.
Hear that.
Fuck.
Mike's like the consistent the thing ending. It's always the thing.
El Gato.
We have Papa Hadas. Wow, Jay, you don't know animal I have become, for whom the bell tolls, unforgiven, and nothing else matters. Damn, that's sad. Emoji sad. Emoji laugh, upside down. Emoji. Why is did he leave? What the fuck is that?
No,
why does he have
fix my fucking
you have my emoji? P.S. I love you. I love you too, Papa Hades. But I don't know. I don't listen to that fucking wild shit in the studio stuff. Look, listen, those songs that you just, the bell tolls, unforgiven, and nothing else matters. Those are sad ass songs, dude. Like that's like after you've drained a fifth of fucking Fireball, you're left alone at Applebee's parking lot, and you don't know what your life's direction is. All right, I'm sorry, I don't know all of those. Jesus, but thank you, Papa. Gary, Demolition Man hits differently nowadays. Big companies buying each other and PC culture. Well, it's because it's true, right? I think Demolition Man is a futurist movie. Like soon, all restaurants will be Taco Bell. What? Yeah. Are you there? Nope. Yeah, I think Demolition Man is exactly where if things don't get a little bit better, we're all heading towards. Be well, be fucked.
Hi.
Hey, be fucked.
Hello.
Are you happy now?
No, it's gonna fuck up in a second again. It's fucking
like Mike's
set the focus on this.
Mike's looking like he is when he looked up the fucking reviews for Scream. He's like, God damn it, I did my best.
I did my best. It's gonna be fine. But yeah, I agree. God damn it.
Jay Squat 07. Hey Mike, sorry to hear about the Jacobs news. Not Packers suck.
Oh yeah.
Ohio sucks. Go blue. I'm drunk. Jay, you're cool. Thank you, man. Okay, bye. Go Lions. Yup. Bye.
Fucking Lions fan here, Kenner. Hey,
so
congratulations. I bet you're as happy as the last time you won a Super Bowl, which was never, because you guys fucking suck shit and you're never gonna win a Super Bowl.
Jay Scott's that guy. Jay Scott's that guy that was in the bar and he was like, I've been waiting all my fucking a whole night to say this to you, Mike. All night.
Listen, they pulled the charges, so he might be good to go. If he's not, and he did beat the shit out of his wife, then fuck that guy for life. I want him off my goddamn team. All right, I want him off my fucking team. Unlike you and Ndamukong Suh, who likes to step on people in fucking huddles. Okay.
Oh, Jeremy Shelley.
Yeah, you like that shit. God damn it!
Black screen once again. Jeremy Shelley. They're remaking the movie Magic, the dummy movie. Oh, I don't know what that is. What's the dummy movie? Jay Scott, just Josh and Mike. Get it. I love you both. God, he just insulted you.
I love you too. I don't care. Fucking kill me.
Zagorski. Favorite position. I already told you, dude. It's the fucking doggy style. Like,
because he likes to pretend it's a dude that he bent over. That's why he says it. Hey, it's me.
Why don't you go back in the dark? It was a better picture. Go back in the dark.
Yeah, that's what you like with men. You like to bend the fucking shit.
Yeah, just
you like to bend them over.
I like ugly men to go away. Get out of here.
Jay's favorite position is doggy
style.
Get out,
idiot.
He likes men.
Get out here, idiot.
He likes to butt fuck men.
I'm sorry. I like to do doggy style. Anyway, Mike's favorite position is the fucking anal.
Hey, Jay's like
fingers in your butt.
I'm sorry. Mike's the only one that admitted like eating butt. He is. It's crazy. We have Michael Barton. It's almost June, boys. If you know what that means, gay flag, kissy face. Yeah, Mike's excited.
I like to fuck men.
Has been leaking.
I'll fuck a dude right now if I fix my camera. God damn it.
Sit her off.
Who do I gotta fuck around here to get my camera?
Lewis, keep your goddess LL out your mouth. What? Who's got? What are you talking about?
Lauren Lavera, you stupid dick.
Oh yeah, the slut from the goddamn clown movie. Good job, Eric S. Eric S is obsessed with the angel from the clown movie. Good job.
I'm gonna put my dick in.
Not me. I don't want to get disease. Zagorski, last time you guys came, today.
Oh, hi. Hello. Oh, there we go again. Fuck my ass. Fuck
today.
Fuck
I came today. About 10 hours ago. It was good.
In the shower alone.
No, I was in my bed alone.
I was talking about me.
Oh, it was just me.
Hey. Hi. Bet it's about to go out again.
Zagorski.
Anyway.
Mike, whip out the.
There it goes. There we go.
It's so fucking funny, dude. Zagorski.
That's awesome.
Mike, whip out the acoustic guitar and that cack.
I would. I have my dick out right now, actually. It's playing the acoustic guitar. Listen, it goes. That's my dick playing the acoustic guitar. God.
It's so funny to me, dude. I don't know why. And finally, you got to give back his camera. Austin Cade. Hey, Mike and Jay. I've been getting back into my channel lately for you guys early on. What was the best video quality, audio consistency? Love you guys. Look. This has probably been the best audio video show we've ever done. No,
yeah,
like I think all of our sketches look pretty good. I think the most the most involved that we were, or like setting it up and making it look good, was the Office sketch, which nobody watched. I mean, there were multiple cameras in that sketch. There was multiple angles. Yeah, and it sounded great. So I would say The Office.
Yeah.
Black screen, your thoughts?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, Mike could just be a soundboard. Is there anything on StreamYard? I can't see.
Yeah, let me look. Let me
Mike's like a caller into a show and wants to hide his identity because he's like, he doesn't want people to know that he takes ED.
I'm gonna
ED pills.
I'm gonna. God damn it, Kyle. says theaters will never die. I live in California and Covina. I got to the AMC theater there. It's connected to the mall, the same mall Back to the Future was filmed at, and they permanently shut down the whole mall except for the AMC theater. AMC is always packed. Kyle
Just
says,
like your butt, Kyle, huh? Am I right?
Fuck yeah. You gotta yeah, you gotta fucking be like, he wants the punani, and I do too, Kyle. We have a Cinemark, and I'm kind of tired of their shit. They need to get on it because their fucking movie selection sucks ass.
All right,
I can't click the right fucking goddamn button. But hey, Papa 80 says, "Can Slenderman sing What If by Creed?" I know you know
I
that
can.
one.
What if you did? What if you laugh?
There it is. This is beautiful.
There you
It's
go.
Beautiful. Jay!
Cody Garcia with the last. Oh, fuck me in the motherfucking ass. We're trying to leave. Cody Garcia. What's up, boys? Jay, what's your favorite song on Pyromania? And Mike, my ringtone for my best friend is Built This Pool. Love you guys.
I want to see some naked dudes. That's why I built this pool.
I don't know if it's on Pyromania, but I love Hysteria. But I think it's on Pyromania. I'm pretty sure it is. It's a great ballad. Look it up. It's on Def Leppard.
Oh, damn it.
It just doesn't like you, you bitch. Andromeda. I love the Office sketches you did. Hey, thank you, man. We appreciate no, we do appreciate all the support we got, but it sucks so much ass. But hey, Mike, play the fucking thing for this big old dick coming in here.
Come on now, more margaritas. Great ass.
Look
I'm
at
fucking
this
not.
big old fucking dick coming in here, putting it down and saying, "What's up? It's having a good night." DJ Graham with the $199.99. God damn. He says a boy heads over to his cousins for Halloween. First time in 10 years. And he decides to document the night. While trick-or-treating, Michael is stalking them. It's not till later they get back home. Show the kids scary movies they've never seen. Michael makes his move. Kills them one by one. I kind of like it. I kind of like that little presentation that you gave. I kind of like that.
Listen, that's all you fucking need. All right. I know you can't see me, but hear me, feel me deep in you. That's all you fucking need. You know, you don't need the origin story. You don't need Lori fucking crying about goddamn trauma. You don't need fucking, oh God, we're going to get together at a bar and Halloween Kills and cry. All you need is just to pick up a fucking story, have a bunch of people show up, and then have Michael Myers show up to fucking kill him. You're 100% right, DJ Graham, and I love you, and I would give you a fucking hand job if my camera would fucking work. I would do that for you, but you're right. You're 100% right. And you're always right.
DJ, it's a solid premise, and I really appreciate it. Now, here's the question. What year do you set it in?
1996.
Shut the fuck up, Black Scream. No one's listening to you. Well, when do you set it? Like, that's important. If you got to remake the movie, right? I'm not going to set it during the fucking, vagina bush of the 70s. I think we got to update it a little bit. If it's the 90s, could be interesting because you have like the beginnings of the internet, right? The dial-up internet. You have rudimentary cell phones and shit like that.
Rudimentary.
God damn, Elgato sucks dick. Look at this motherfucker. Anyway, DJ, hell of support. Thank you so much. How fucking dare you wait until we're well over 30 minutes?
You motherfucker.
And we're not done yet.
Love you,
Austin
man.
Cade. I meant like what was best early on to help grow.
My dick.
Rita Repulsa. What? Make my monster grow. What? I'm missing something. The ghost get. Watch you guys come would be sick. What the fuck?
I'm coming right now. You just
I know
can't
he is.
see it.
And then Jay's got El Gato, huh? should have bought American. That's what I said.
So. I guess fucking so.
Love Japanese shit.
God damn it. Hey, can I just say this from the blackness of my ass? DJ, that's fucking crazy, dude. Thank you very fucking much.
Look at that.
That's
champion.
fucking insane.
Champion.
That's
fucking
insane, dude. Maybe it'll help me fix this piece of fucking dog shit.
He needs all of that.
Motherfucker
Get
camera.
the black screen away.
Let me see. God damn it.
Hold on. Let me do this.
Yeah, it's me, the fucking author of all your pain, James. That's not gonna fix it. It's just gonna fucking Elgato.
Oh yeah, it's all fucked up.
Fucking
hey guys, you guys have been awesome tonight. We went well over the fucking allotted time. We're at 3 hours and 33 minutes. Holy shit. It went way too far, but you guys are champions. Thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. Mike doesn't give a fuck about you. He's invested in Elgato. And that
look, everyone, I'm black.
Oh my God. You've got to stop drinking.
My screen is black. Don't be fucking gross.
Wow.
Sick shit.
Barrera is going to be on your ass tomorrow on Twitter. It's ridiculous.
But fuck McGee dick.
If you want to do that as well, that's fine.
Tuna fish. Fuck.
But you guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. We've had a ball. We love you guys. Thank you so much. We'll be back next Wednesday at the regular scheduled hour at 8 o'clock. And we're going to bring you some good movie news and some good show stuff. Thank you guys so much. Mike, any words before we go away?
I'm still here. God damn it.
Oh, okay.
I'm still here.
Holly Roxy, love y'all. Tech issues and all. She's a member for 20 months. She's also a moderator. Holly Roxy is awesome. Wham fam, hit like. Yes, please hit the like. And finally, Graham DJ, it is found footage and 100% yes, the 90s. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Then I'm all for it. 100%.
It's hot. I'd get
all
right up in that.
Hey,
shit.
Mike, let's end this shit and get out of here.
I'm gonna, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to bed. And
I feel like that's a solid move. I feel like that's a champion move.
I'm just gonna go to the fuck to bed, and I'm gonna wake up tomorrow. And all this shit's gonna fucking work great.
I feel like that's a champion move to do. Yep, that's a big pile of shit. I feel like you should go to bed, and we had a great time. We love you guys.
Fuck my ass. Thank you all for supporting this shit fucking asshole channel full of fucking dog shit that everybody
we didn't deserve shit.
Yeah, fucking dick dog dungarees cock. Yeah, I love it. It's great. You guys are awesome though, and I'm fucking pissed. Yeah, it's good.
See you guys. Bye. See you next Wednesday. Bye.
I'm gonna throw up in my pillowcase.
In your mouth. Yep.
Fart. I'm gonna fart and then El Gato. Everybody wants to hear about El Gato. El Gato is here to stay on an ASMR all night stream. Me, you, and El Gato. El Gato. El Gato. My favorite Blink song was Don't Leave Me. Don't leave me all alone. Just drop me off at home and I'll be fine. And that's you know what? I apologize. I don't know what the fuck happened here tonight, but just me, you, and the blackness, and fuck my fucking life right up its fucking butt. But you guys are awesome, and I love you. I'm okay. I'm fine. It's good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. You guys still here? Tacos or burrito? I'm a taco guy. I think I'm gonna go burrito. I don't know what happened to the cameraman. Yeah, all night, just like these, Richard. Just like these. All night. I love you guys. I'll fix this. I can make it cool again, Steven. I made scrambled eggs, toasted cheddar chalupa. It's gonna be good. You guys are the fucking best. Thanks for a great night. Thank you. I'm gonna fix this. I love you. Bye.